bunker. Let me try and fix the static so that you can see me a little bit easier. Although I wanted to ask, do you guys prefer me with this kind of filter? There we go. Now I can see everybody. Hello, hello, cheese. Hello, Scorpion. Scorpion, it's been so long since I've gotten to see you. Please go follow Scorpion. They're a really, really fun streamer. I'm gonna shout you out with my slow spelling. Very, very slow spelling. A very, very slow laptop. There you go. Hello, Ione. Hello, hello, sweet. And Spacey and Kawaii. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I would drink, but I don't have water. No, so thank you so much, Spacey, for following. Oops, I hit the microphone. Thank you so much, Spacey, for following for so long. Spacey is the most awesome mod. I'm carrying the mic now because I think it's too far away when it's on the floor. Hello. Hang on, let me scroll through other messages. Oh, can't believe it's been 7 months that we've been streaming. And also welcome Zombiton. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk, and feel free to just have fun. It's like you're talking to me from another room, am I? Hello, Dave. We can't hear you. Is this better? I had to pick up the mic. I'm cradling the mic in my lap right now. My Wi-Fi is a bit ish, or is it just the mic? We're good now. We're good now. Great. Hello, everybody. Hello, Kawaii as well. I don't know if you guys can hear. Can you hear if it's like echo? Echo. I'm not sure if you can hear, but my room is completely empty. So now whenever I speak, it just echoes really loudly. Now the bunker is nearly completely empty. So whenever I close a door or flick a light switch on, it just echoes really loudly through the whole house. A little bit, but it's not too bad. That's good. Hi, Sumigi. Hello to everybody. Tene is here. Tene is on the floor today. And I'm still adjusting things like the mic. Oh, let me try cradling the mic in my lap and seeing whether this works. Sounds like Tendrick is in the basement. Get out of my basement. Never, Dave. Dave. Before me, your basement was overtaken by a colony of rats. Now it's only me and the cosy roaches down here, and we made it so much better. But Dave, we need more water and we need more plushie material. Can you bring down some felt? Oh, I'm literally just clutching, cradling the mic with me right now. Because if I put it down, it's too far away and you guys can't hear me at all. What do you do to Rat John and Rat Jim? They're cosy roaches now. We transmuted them into cosy roaches. I promise they're not indentured servants somewhere in a cage. They're living their best life. Dave, throw some old cheese down here. Don't forget the snacks too, Dave. Yeah, Dave, can you bring down more blankets as well? It's really cold. You can hear me squeaking along on the mat that I have on the floor. No water for you. Don't give water to people who transmute my rats. How else was I supposed to practice transmutation magic? But speaking of water, I don't have water. And I can't get water because all the water tanks have been taken away. And I'm afraid to drink. I'm going to sound so elitist. I'm afraid to drink tap water because my tummy is really, really bad with anything that's not boiled. So I'm not gonna risk it by drinking tap water. I have a little bit left in a. If you can hear, I've got a little bit left in a bottle. Don't eat Rat John and Rat Jim. I mean, they say that the body is 70% liquid, right? So we can get water from the rats. Waterless, alone, destitute, suddenly deep in the bunker at this point now. And sometimes I'm not sure why, but my tracking freezes. and I don't know what's happening. Maybe because it's maybe because it's on an odd angle this time, so my tracking is just freezing a lot of the time now. But don't worry, I'm still here. Danny's still here, sitting on the floor in the middle of my room. For those of you who don't know, I'm in the middle of a bit of a relocation. We're changing places. It's gonna be a bit busy for these few months. I didn't expect it to be this busy. Hello, Dragon God. Welcome to the bunker. You've joined at a very inopportune time where we don't have anything because all of my furniture has been stolen away by the movers. The movers have taken all my furniture. I don't even have a bed. I don't have a desk. I have a mat and I kept my pillow and I'm wrapped up in a blanket on the floor right now with all of you. And for some reason, my tracking doesn't like that. Thank you so much for the mini Scorpion. I've missed you, Scorpion. I don't get to see you often enough. I didn't get to see all of you for quite a while now because I was really busy moving. And I thought I wouldn't be so busy, but I ended up being that busy. Wait, Dave, the basement is a rubber room? A rubber room full of rats? It is. It's true. I had to move into Dave's basement. And he hasn't provided me... It's a horror... It's not a good living space, Dave. I have squatters' rights. You should... Please give us more food. Please give us more food. Spacey hasn't eaten in days. Ione is sleeping in the corner room. He doesn't even know that this is a rubber room yet. We haven't had the heart to tell him. A dragon god just came in and now everything's on fire. But I've really missed talking to all you guys. It's kind of lonely without you guys, honestly. And I promise I'm still getting out. I'm still going for D&D, so I get to talk to people during D&D. But it's different. It's different than talking with you guys. And as always, I've kept my needle boxes. So my... Ouch. Oh no, it's lagging. It's lagging so badly, is it? Or... No, the plushies are fine. Are fine. I didn't agree to give you rights. You're only getting wrongs. Where's my wrong water then? Where's the wrong side of the moon? Wrong still means something. There's still something that has to be here for us. Oh, is there no music on this? Oh, it's very soft. Bring it up a little bit so that we have some atmosphere. So you don't just hear Tene alone in this room echoing off the walls. But yeah, I've been going for D&D. I've still been talking to people. I've been talking to my players. I got a bunch of new players recently, which I'm nervous about running for. And we've got a lot of D&D events happening. But it's not like talking with all you guys. Hello, little duck. You see, I don't get to talk to little ducks in my daily life. So I get to come here, I get to see little duck, I get to see a big Dave, and all we need now is a medium something. Something between a duck and a Dave. A medium... a medium dormouse. Then they live from the back rooms. I can't even get almond water. At least the back room says almond water. It's worse than the back room. Medium dinosaur. Yeah, we need a medium dinosaur in here. I never wanted bottoms in my basement. Oh, I'm afraid that's just the aura you have, Dave. You attract bottoms in the basement. And they're boothing bountiful bacon. Well, bejeweled, beautiful, bountiful, bejeweled bankers. We got kidnapped a bunch of bankers. They're down in the basement with us. Slightly above average, Spacey. You're always above average, Spacey. You are amazing. And that is more than above average. I attract bottoms, good to know. I mean, we got to know each other through a certain VTuber that definitely fits that mold. I haven't seen any proof that you attract anything else otherwise. You're right, it's my fault. Look, Ione doesn't... It doesn't make people bottoms. They just follow bottoms. They are attracted to where the bottoms are. And in your basement, it is full of many, many bottoms and many, many bankers. They are all here or running an illegal casino down here. And it's been tough. It's been tough. There's no beds. There's no furniture. So today we're sitting on the floor with everyone. But yeah, I don't know how to say it, and maybe those people who do stream, you can let me know why is it, but talking to people in real life is not quite the same as talking to chat. And I don't know if that's considered sad. I don't think it's sad. You guys are something special. There's something special about talking to you guys through here, spending time with you guys, and sharing stuff with you guys. And I missed it because these few days I've been so busy that I haven't been able to come on and talk to all you guys or so for you guys. I think we skipped was it the past 2 streams? We just didn't make it. Your name is Magnificence. I bow to magnificence of I only follow bottles and subs. Then it isn't an illegal casino. We haven't been caught yet. That's true. That's true. But to be fair, we haven't made any profit yet. Nobody's gambling. I think we're just sitting here hanging out playing games. If nobody's actually gambling, are we just friends hanging out instead of running an illegal casino? Oh, but yeah, everything has been taken away. So I don't even have water. I don't have a fridge. I don't have my microwave's gone. I never had a stove, so my microwave's gone. And I'm on the floor, but I will be going to a place that has a bed and has food, and I'm gonna move back in with some other relatives basically for a little while, because our new bunker is still not ready yet. So it's gonna be a bit chaotic these few months. 2 months probably. I won't tell you exactly when, so nobody can stalk me. Big Dave, how dare you? Accurate, but I'm still mad about it. Big Dave, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but you are big in every way, and that includes the biggest bottom. Big Dave's gonna he's gonna flood the basement with pesticides, and then we're not gonna have anywhere to go. It's gonna gas us. It's gonna commit a war crime and gas us out. Hello, Freaky. Big back day. Oh no, I haven't put 18 plus on the stream yet. Let me put 18 plus so that nobody comes in and is surprised by all the bottom jokes. Let me put it at the very beginning so that nobody gets confused. There we go. 18 plus. Oh dang, it's John Freakman. No way, you just said Big Dave has a big bottom. There's Big Dave. Look, if you want to be the biggest in everything, you gotta be the biggest in everything. Why were you staring at my... Because I thought about making a plushie of you, Dave. And when I look at my plushies, I gotta figure out if I need to utilize bottom technology to make them. If it helps, I've been looking at Freaky's head because I want to maybe make I want to experiment with a small keychain, and Freaky's gonna be my prototype, but only after everything has settled down. Not the bottom technology. Dave, do you know about the plushie boob technology yet? The plushie's gonna be entirely ass. Should I actually make a plushie that's just a butt and put it on display so that people know what the butts look like when they want plushie butts? Plushie butts is probably a business idea. I don't know about plushie boob technology. Plushie boob technology exists. This needs to happen. I don't know. It probably exists somewhere out in the world. There's like pillows that are in the shape of people's arms that hug you when they sleep. So there's probably people, and there's pillows in the shape of people's laps. So there's probably pillows in the shape of people's butts that people sleep on. Only if the plushie butt is part of the random plushie regime, I will consider it. Do you wanna know? Since we're on this cursed conversation, and I'm really short for some reason. Let me make myself taller. I think it's because of the angle of everything. The number one worry I have of today is that because we're on the floor and I'm right next to where the camera's gonna be, at some point I'm gonna shift over and somebody's gonna see my feet. That's my biggest worry. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that yet. I don't think I'll ever be ready for that. The people crave the plubobies, the prubobies, the prubies. I can't believe my claim to fame is gonna be having a plushie with bottom technology and a big ass that gets that way. You're not the first, Dave. Have you not seen the plushies I've made? You're not the first. You ever seen the Moby robots from 2005? You remember the grandma robot? I don't know. I might have seen it and I might have forgotten it. What about the grandma robot? Did she also have plushie bottom technology? Haven't seen any thick plushies you made. I've made a few. I've made a few thick plushies. They fairly thick. We love all plushie bodies around here. We care for all plushie bodies. Every plushie is a pretty plushie. Even the ones that are cursed with bottom technology. This is what I think of when I see Dave now. You know what? Accurate. I've seen Dave. I've seen pictures of his model. Accurate bottom. Bottom is very accurate. I'm gonna call you I only because I think it's cute. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit strange from now on. Not forever. Like I said, I'm moving in with some relatives for a while we get our new bunker sorted. And they don't know I'm this. They don't know I'm cursed this way. They don't know I have walked into the abyss and stared at it, and the abyss stepped back and said that you are a VTuber now. They have no idea I do any of that. The bright side is I will have my own room, so I can still stream. I was worried about having to rent a study space to stream because those are expensive. But I would have rented a study space to stream just to be with you guys. But they are very expensive. They charge like 75 an hour. Alright, 75 for 3 hours, sorry, not a whole hour. And I was really worried about being able to eat. Meteorite ratings, meteorite, no, I have nothing left, meteorite. I'm on the floor. I'm on the floor with nothing. I have to hold the mic, I have to cradle the mic while I squat. Can I? And you can hear the squeaking of the rubber mat beneath me. Your gravestone will have Big Dave, pioneer of the plushie bottom. Oops, truly, yeah, innovative technology. Okay, I'm gonna squat. You're not gonna see me because the laptop's on the floor. Thank you, little duck. Thank you so much. You and Meteorite, exact opposites. Over here, I'm getting pats from a little duck. Over there, Meteorite is making me do squats. But I will. But you might not hear me. So just trust. I'll try and say the numbers extra loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't make the joke. 8. If you do, I'll take away inspiration. 9. Skip leg days. Oh, you're right. Let me wrap myself up in my cozy blanket again. The squats are the true bottom technology. Oh, let's see what you get if it doesn't lag. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging so badly. What did you get, bottom? Did you see it? I didn't see it on my side, unfortunately. The joke. Let me catch my breath. It's been a very long day. I had D&D today. I have D&D most days nowadays. So I'm a little tired. I didn't see it. Oh no. Oh no, little duck got 3. It never landed. It was cocked over, so it didn't get to roll. Little duck. This little duck comes into the stream. Suddenly, they realize that they are, in fact, a medium duck. The realization is gonna shatter them. Oh no! 7,
I'm afraid as I only follow bottoms. You tried to follow Big Dave, but you realized that Big Dave was too much bottom for you. It was too much. Oh no, I got 7. And I ducked a ductity crisis. You're not a little duck, you're a medium duck, but still very, very cute. Oh, I don't know, my energy levels have been low. So it's probably good to do more squats. That's not an invitation, meteorite. That's not an invitation to redeem more squats. I'm too much of a bottom for the bottom connoisseur. Wow. Big Dave, he's never encountered a bigger bottom than you. He tried to come in and was overwhelmed. He was overwhelmed by it. You know, for those of you who don't know, Big Dave's model has 6 wings, right? Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that mean you got 6 bottoms, Dave? I'm crying. Oh no, Dave. It's okay, everyone. Go follow Big Dave. Tell him that he's not too big a bottom for you. How can a medium duck be cute? It's basically a goose. That's my life has been ruined by goddamn 3. Oh no. Goose are cute. Geese are cute. When they're not running after you, they're fairly cute. I only have 2 wings. Do you only have 2? Is this the 6 eyes I'm confusing with? Maybe, I need more sleep. Is everything on fire? Kind of. We're in Big Dave's basement. Oh, you have big wings. I think that's why I'm confusing it. I'm confusing the fact that they're big wings. I think it's 6. It's 4 eyes. 4 eyes, 4 bottoms? Yeet has come in and is like the meme of the guy in the pizza. It comes in, everything's on fire. No idea what's going on. Yeet came in to try and start the fire, but everything's already on fire. You can't start a fire if everything's already burning. The big wings have little sub-wing things, but they're part of the main wings. Ah, I see. That's probably what I'm confusing it with. Oh, does that mean you have... So your big wings got sub-wings. Does that mean you have sub-bottoms? Is that the case? Can't see the number again. I'm not sure why it's lagging. I hope it's not stream elements going down now. The goose is my mortal enemy. Have you ever heard of the game Duck Duck Goose? It's the story of our rivalry in a war will never end. Oh, medium goose is gonna be so... We're gonna start a war when they come into the chat over here. I must say that was a nat too. Oh no, it's gotten so bad. Your rolls have unfortunately been so low they're not even showing now. Somewhere out there, a dice god has cursed you. Maybe it was Dave. Dave, did you curse Ione? Because they were overwhelmed by your nature? The sub-hierarchy. Dave is at the very top and also at the very bottom. It is a paradoxical paradox that we all must embrace. So, but how have you guys... I cursed lots of people. It's hard to remember everyone. He has a lot of people locked away in his basement. I'm gonna roll again and see if I get high with 3. If they don't, my existence is ruined. Oh no! Should I cover the screen? What did I do to you, Dave? Did you follow Yeet as well? Only bottom is causing all sorts of chaos and pandemonium. I love it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, little duck. You're in denial. You went for a 3 to 7. It's denial at this point. Yeah, you need to accept that. Maybe medium ducks can be cute too. Or could it be that you realize one of your parents was actually a goose? You're half goose, like half Goliaths. You know why they're bigger? They're bigger because one of their parents is a Goliath. So one of your parents is a goose. How have you guys been doing? How's your week? It's the end of a weekend for so many of us. And for some of you, the start of a Monday, which is really, really bad. I've been busy moving. I've been busy hosting TND, trying to get work done, and I'm so afraid that stuff's gonna get delayed. But I probably gotta make peace with the fact that it is gonna get delayed. I refuse. You can't change my backstory like that. It's crazy. I'm your game master. Who can you trust with your backstory if not your game master? Uh-oh, I'm frozen again. I thought. My poor stream. A duck or a goose? A deuce. It's only Monday here, but it's a weekend Monday, so still weekend for everyone in the world. I see. Oh look, cronies on my head. There we go. Who says I don't make thick plushies? I've really missed you guys. I know I've said it before. I really do miss talking with you guys. And it's so overwhelming, I kind of don't know what to say. I just like being around here. I'm not sure why I'm tilted so much. Guess whose birthday is not a happy... Oh no, Karu, is it your birthday? Is it? Happy birthday, it is. And what's happening? Are you alright? Karu is on YouTube if you all can't see them. Gok goes crazy. Maybe your ancient ancestors, the turducken. The amalgamation of a love between a turkey, a duck, and a chicken. That's the one. I'm overwhelmed. And I'm gonna go insane. But where was I on the story before? Yes, I'll be moving in with some relatives for a little while. As I said, none of them know that I stream. So I've told them that I'm hosting online D&D, which isn't a complete lie. Sometimes we'll play D&D with one another. So I'm gonna roll with that. A real bad headache and high body temperature last night. Oh no! Karu, please get some rest. Please go and sleep. Or go and cool down, get some... what do they call them? Cooling pads? Cooling pads to place on your forehead. And tuck yourself in and go and rest. You know, even if you don't have as bad a headache now, if you were sick just last night, then it's still not enough time for you to recover. You need more time to rest and take it all in. Kenny's moving to my other basement. I have to... No, Dave, we're gonna evict you and we're gonna move upstairs. Spacey, prepare the trebuchet. We're going to start a riot. A home invasion from the basement. The funny part is I wouldn't be out for ordinary things. Yes, everyone please wish Karu, even though Karu's in the other chat, but please wish Karu, Kaorul, a happy birthday, and you know, that they get better soon from their rest. A riot? What's the word? A mutiny. I'll fund it. Thank you. I'm not sure if money will help though. Maybe cheese, and then we'll get the rats on our side. We can transmute them back from Cosmy roaches into rats, the wrist rats from Risei, and then we'll storm. I didn't sell you any nails. The structural integrity of your trebuchet is subpar. I do not feel subpar trebuchets. Oh no! Hang on, let's roll for it. Let's roll for it. Thank you so much for the subbies, Oni. Thank you so much for the 5 subbies. For those of you who don't know, I've started calling them subbies because I think it's cute. And thank you so much, Bottom. I really appreciate it, and this will help me make more plushies because we are behind on the plushies, and I'm really scared. Thank you so much. I always say I never feel like I thank people enough, so I probably go on for too long thanking them. But please know it is very appreciated. And I cherish all of you supporting Tene. Use them with your 5 subbies. We can get nails for the trebuchet. Also, I didn't see what I wrote. I was too distracted. So I didn't see what was rolled. Did we beat Dave? Did we beat Big Boss Dave? Hello, Ragao. How are you today? You rolled a 1? No! I trust my players, so I'm gonna trust it as a roll. 12 FPS 10A. What happened? Oh no, is it 12 FPS on YouTube? You can hear the squeaking of the mat as I move around. Currently, I'm in a really odd setup right now. Also, my Wi-Fi is a little bit further away from me, so there's probably a little bit of lag. It's not as bad as last time. We're not crashing, but we are in a bit of a weird spot. I'm relocating soon, so that's why I can hear an echo. My entire room is angry. It's angry at me. It's angry at me because it's Dave's domain, and Dave is using layer actions to make it angry at us. There's Dave's in the walls. I thought you said your wife left you. Your Wi-Fi. Nowadays is Wi-Fi not as important as a wife. My Wi-Fi wife left me. She took the router kids and she walked away. She walked out on us and left us in Dave's basement. And Dave's basement is angry at us, and I'm afraid to go to any of the walls because Dave can come through on the walls. He's a revenant. I miss my wife, Tenny. I'm sorry, Dave. Why don't all the cosmy roaches be your new wife? We are already in your basement. Is that not where the previous wife was kept? The Wi-Fi when I lost my AI wife. It'll be far too busy. You made a mistake following me. You have attached yourself to a yandere and I don't share. Oh no. Goodbye, Bottom. It was... Bottom's been kidnapped by yandere Yeet. The walls are screaming. The Wi-Fi wife has left us. We're in a tough spot. But yeah, things are gonna be a bit strange for a while. I might not stream on Monday. I might wait one more day while I get everything moved over. I'd rather have a free wife than a free Wi-Fi. Can I have a wife that pays the Wi-Fi? Then I don't need to pay the Wi-Fi. I don't need to go into the bunker and get Wi-Fi from stealing it from a rat. I don't think keeping my wife in the basement would end very well for me. No, look, if your cosmy roaches are your wife, they'll be happy. All you need to do is give them food and adequate space to lay eggs. No, wait. Ione is lost. They were taken by yandere Yeet and fireballed into a different existence. But also, thank you so much for sticking around, Ione. It's nice to see you around. And I like talking with you and everybody else. I keep going off from the story because I keep getting distracted because you guys are really interesting to interact and talk with. I'll be moving in my relatives. Again, they don't know I'm a VTuber, so I just tell them I host online D&D, and I need all of you to be on board with this. If any of them ever come into the room, I need somebody to start talking about D&D and how I'm a GM hosting it and not a VTuber. In fact, if people come in and see this is not me. Alright, this is all of you. I'll tell them that they all got together. You are a collective of people who got this avatar, and I'm talking to the avatar, and it's not me. I like it here. You're a real cool streamer. Thank you, Ione. No shade to the roaches, but I don't need a new wife. Okay. Instead of new wife, how about second wife? We could be second wife. Have you seen that adding gifts to Twitch chat for tier 2 and tier 3 subs, Danny? No. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Is it good that they're adding gifts? It's gifts, by the way. It's gifts because it's a G. It's not GIF. It's not graphics. It's graphics. And I know the original creator says it's pronounced the other way. The original creator can be wrong. It's the death of an artist. Hello, Alistair. What about a husband? Well, cosmic roaches can be anything you want it to be, Dave. Guys, start proposition. Start writing about the good qualities so that Dave takes us on as a second spouse, and then we can get water. All of this for water and a bit of food. Oh no, I'm not fireballing them. I'm keeping him. I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna take good care of him. Goodbye, Ione. We'll miss you. You make a good point. I also hello, Alistair. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's an odd stream today. I'm on the floor. I'll tell everybody that comes in I'm on the floor, and it's kind of horror based. Like I said, because everything's empty in the house, every little sound is amplified. You never notice it until all your furniture is gone. Every little click, every little door shut, it echoes into the place. And it makes everyone it's a little bit creepy. But the good thing is I like creepy stuff. So yesterday I just spent a whole bunch of time flicking the light switch because I like the sound it made when it echoed around the house. And I've probably annoyed all the ghosts. I've probably annoyed Dave. If you heard a clicking sound, Dave, that was me just playing the light switch down here. You'll get a tax break for providing a charity. Ask my wife if you can take the people locked in the basement as husband. We can be husband to your wife as well. I think we're okay to share. Makes me happy when I thank you, Karu. It makes me happy when I see you guys on stream. It's a two-way street. You know what? As long as you pay 10 days bills, I'll call it even. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Oh, how many of you guys? What was the experience when you guys started paying your own bills? Because I figure most of you probably do pay your own bills. What was it like going from, somebody who probably had your parents or relatives or even the state taking care of your bills, and suddenly one day it comes over to you? It sucks. Was it a big shock? Did any of you, was it really shocking when you came over and like, I got to pay this much? Or was it, did some of you plan it out? And when you came over, it's just like, yeah, it sucks, but you know what? I expected it. I'll let you know when I start paying my own bills. The real question is Dave truly big enough to go around? Does he have enough love for everybody that wants his heart? You know what? I believe that he does. And if he's willing to share the love, then everyone will have a piece of Big Dave. And if we all share the bigness of his bottom, then none of us will be overwhelmed like I only was. I'm so sorry, Dave. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? No, I started back when the economy was okay. It sucks now. But when I started, I was making 10 times my monthly rent a month. That's good. But now I guess it's bad because I suppose it's no longer doing that since the economy is really bad now. I mean, there's the whole talk about how inflation has happened and the wage prices. Economics channel now. The wage prices don't, match up. I'm 18, so I don't pay the bill myself. I give half my disability pension to my parents so they can pay for my part of the bills. Oh, that's really nice. And it's good. You're still building a sense of independence for yourself. For me, I'm privileged. When I wanted to start paying my own bills, my parents were a bit hesitant because for all the faults that they have, they're quite generous with things. So they're always there, but I feel bad to take support from most people because I want to be independent and I want to be able to do stuff for myself. But I won't lie, it does suck. It's okay to be independent and still say that things suck. I love the economy. Stop breaking it, you bastards. Yeah, now I've gotten injured, so I decided to retire and live off my medical disability money, so I'm doing slightly better than breaking even. Oh, I'm so sorry you got injured, Alistair. But also, I guess, is it okay to say blessing in disguise now that you're doing better and you're more than breaking even? I don't want to assume that it is a blessing. It still sucks that you got injured. And it's, like I said, you can be independent, you can have a good situation, but it can still kind of suck. And it's okay. It's okay to come home at the end of the day and say like, yeah, it's kind of sucky even if I'm doing alright. Been injured since 2018. I know that, I don't know that you were injured since 2018. I haven't been stalking you, I swear. I haven't orchestrated this entire VTuber lifestyle and the plushie raffle just to finally meet you after years and years of stalking you. I promise you that. All of you came here by chance. I don't have pictures of you hung up on my wall in my house. I promise. I mean, I know it's probably been a long time, but it can still be. I don't want to overstep. I don't want to, I don't know if it's something that, basically, I should stop this line of conversation because I don't know how to say. I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to... I'm exiting out of this conversation. This socialness scares me. I believe you, but only because that would be a really, really bad plan. I orchestrated the algorithm such that eventually all of you would come across me. And, this is only phase 1. We have to wait for phase 2 to see what happens. Honestly, I think I'm better off being retired. It makes me less stressed. That's good. Like I said, it's, as long as you're happy, it's the thought that counts. The thought of stalking all of you that really, really counts. That'll be so much work though. You can be assured that I will never stalk you guys, just because it's so much work and I'm tired. And it's hard. It's hard to stalk all you guys. You got too many lives. Hello, ridiculously online. Hello, welcome to the bunker. Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk, but just relax with us. We're just talking about how the economy sucks. And how it's harder to survive nowadays. And how even if you got a good situation, you can still say this situation kind of sucks. It could be better. But also if you're happy with where you are, then be happy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I want to listen to some music before I go to sleep. See ya, bye bye, Karu. Please everyone wish Karu a good night's rest, or a good day's rest, or evening, afternoon, twilight. But please just rest. I try my best to be happy, but it's difficult when my parents yell at each other 2 times a day. I'm so sorry you have to go through that, Yeet. Please talk to somebody that you can trust around you, that can give you a bit of solace around. Oh, where's the furniture gone to? Well, no, I'm not gonna be happy just to spite you. If you're happy being not happy, Dave, who am I to take that happiness away from you? Oh, where's the furniture gone? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Goodbye. This is my graduation. With the graduation, I've taken all the furniture back. No, I'm still here. Dave ate it. But I am relocating bunkers soon. I'm relocating to a new location. So Dave has helped the movers by eating all the furniture. And when I get to a new place, he's going to vomit all of it out. But yeah, I'm alone in my room. On the floor. Without a bed. I've got a mattress. It's not a mattress, it's a mat. I've got a play mat that I'm sleeping on. Then it's going away with Gura. Oh no, I'm still here. Gura, I don't know. There's the mat. That's the rubber. That's the rubber squeaking out the rats. I promise. Rats, calm down. Calm down. Dave can't know you're still in a cage up here. All the furniture went to Dave's bottom. He couldn't sit on the couch, so he ate the couch. That was the taste. Well, probably probably toxic, right? Because I have a lot of paint-stained furniture. And he takes some medicine and goes, "Say good night, Spacey. Everyone, please wish Spacey a good night." What was I? I've lost my train of thought once more time. I've forgotten. What was I saying? I have the worst memory. Oh yes, Gura. I don't know what's happening with her. I've seen a few Twitter stuff. I usually try not to go too deep into following stuff that can be sensitive. I don't know if it's sensitive. I don't know at all. I just wish her well. And I wish her... I know she's got some illnesses. So I wish her well and that she's okay. Are you speaking British? Am I? Can you give me a bottle of water? Can you give me a scone and a pastry? I used to have a British accent when I was younger, and it came from watching a lot of British television. And my siblings, I'm gonna give you a bit of lore. My siblings were not very close, so don't ever expect them to see it on this channel. I have 2 brothers. I am the eldest, unfortunately. And one of them, we grew up with a lot of foreign television and not a lot of socialization. So we were really, really sheltered kids. And I would watch British television, so I had a British accent. My brother would watch American television, so he had an American accent. And my youngest brother would... for some reason, I don't know where it came from. He watched a lot of Western media. He has an Australian accent when we were all younger, before we properly socialized. So one day when I was going to pick up the younger brother from school, from kindergarten, the teacher asked us, when are we moving back to Australia? And we had to gently break it to her that we're not moving, we're local here. I know we don't sound like it. None of us sound like it. Our parents sound very local, so I don't know what happened to us. Parental neglect? That's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. And we all ended up sounding different. But as we got older, we got to speak to more people around here. And I think my accent has more or less become normal-ish around here. I don't have as much Britishisms anymore. Howdy, partner. Good day, mate. I can do a bit of a French accent. I'm very proud of the fact that I can do a French accent decently well. Where are you from? Oh, that's a secret. But I'm from the post-apocalypse. My home planet is somewhere far away. But right now, I'm in the post-apocalypse. In a little bunker that we're moving from. I'm gonna have to go back to my home planet for a little bit to sort stuff out while the new bunker is being made. But rest assured, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still with you guys. I only just realized I have an accent today. Oh, wait, how many of you guys have gone through that experience where you don't think you have an accent, but then someone points out you do, and you're just so shocked. You're just like, I do have an accent. I didn't realize I had such a strong accent until my manager pointed it out to me. For those of you who haven't been, I do have a manager. For VTubing, and I got them by accident. I found my manager by accident, and they became my manager by accident. The story goes that they are a very lovely person who has... you speak French? Bonjour, madame. Bonjourne. I don't speak French. I can only imitate the French accent. Please don't be misled. I can't speak French. If somebody right now comes in and speaks French, I'll be wholly inadequate. But I love the French accent. What, you can find them in the trash can? I was in the trash can. When they found me. My wife kept making fun of how I would say words. I don't realize why. It's because Kiwis don't pronounce the letter R. Oh, do they not? No, let me think. What's a Kiwi thing to say? Thank you, Joanne. I do have a bit of water left. I will drink it. All the water tanks have been taken away, so this is my last bit of water. And I'll tell you the story of how I found my manager after this. It's the last bit of water I have. Don't say car and water. I say car and water. Is it not the same pronunciation? I really like the Polish accents, by the way. I have a friend who's from Poland, and when she speaks English, it's very pretty. It's like listening to a storybook teller, those fancy storybook tellers with very pretty accents. How much is your water tax in the apocalypse? Surprisingly, people have bunkered together in order to conserve water and create new methods to get some. So water in most apocalypses is an issue. In this one, surprisingly not so bad. I mean, there's less people for the water to be shared around with due to what has happened, but surprisingly pretty decent. It's actually a very cozy apocalypse, you know, minus the monsters and the radiation and the dust. But actually not a bad place. I really like being here. Alright, I was gonna tell the story of how my manager found me in a trash can. So it's not that long. Basically, my manager's a very cool person, and they were opening for slots for management. And not to brag, but my manager's really, really cool and really, really amazing. And they're... I don't know how to say it. They're super good. They're really good. They're kind of up there in a way. They have a proven track record, is what I want to say. So they were opening up management slots, and I thought I was a new VTuber at the time, still quite new. Looking at it and thought, okay, I'm not that big, I have no idea what I'm doing. Everything I put out is kind of bad, but you know what? I'm gonna apply for the management slot just so I can get on the list, just so they know that I exist. They'll put me on a list somewhere, and in like 20 years time. Please don't be 20 years. In 10 years time, when I'm decently established, maybe they'll want to take me on. So I entered, and I don't hear anything back. And I think, okay, that's the end of it. Hi, UV Rager. Hello. I've lost. Thank you for following. Welcome to the bunker. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to chat. And thank you for calling Tenny cute. I really appreciate it. It makes me a little bit flustered. Welcome to the chat. I'm telling the story of how I got my manager. Sorry if the tracking's off today. I'm on the floor. I'm on the floor. My phone just gone. Right. Sorry. The story. Okay. Now I want to know how to push the nuclear button first in your apocalypse. I assume you mean who, not how. You're not gonna push it again, are you? It wasn't a nuclear apocalypse, or was it? The secret of how this apocalypse started is a secret. It's a closely guarded secret that I have not yet revealed. But you know what? With every apocalypse, a bit of radiation leaks out. Doesn't necessarily mean it was apocalypse caused by nuclear stuff. Oh, Blackfield, hey, you're cute. I'm gonna take it in good faith. Thank you for saying I'm cute. Manager, I barely know her. I shouldn't reveal what my manager's gender is. Maybe it's too easy to find them. But yeah, they're a very cool person. So I applied for a slot, and I thought I would just get on the list so that one day they would see me, one day they would consider me. And I didn't receive any reply from that. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess maybe I was so bad that they didn't even want to consider me on a list somewhere. That's fine. All the self-doubt starts creeping in. And they open up another slot in the following month. And I thought, okay, let's try again just to get on the list. So I enter that. And next thing I know, a few days later, they follow me on Twitter, which makes me freak out. And then I think, okay, maybe they just saw me on Twitter. They follow me. That's good. That's fine. I'm really happy that they're following me. It's really fun. It's really sweet. It's kind of like, oh yeah, my OC follow me sort of thing, but it's a manager. And then I get a Discord message. And it's them. And my first reaction is, oh, probably somebody's impersonating them and messaging me because they saw that I commented on a post of theirs. But then they start talking about managerial slots and asking like, okay, when do you want to start? When can we start stuff? And I go to Twitter and I like, okay, they followed me, and now somebody that is them seems to be messaging me. Is it really them? Is it really them, or is it a bot? Am I being hacked? And I go to my Twitter chat. It sounds like a stalking story. It's not, I promise. If anything, I was the one stalking them. I go to my Twitter chat, and I have no idea how chats work on Twitter. So if you message me on Twitter and I don't reply you, please know it's because I'm incompetent with technology, not because I'm ignoring you. And there's apparently you have to accept requests to be talked to before you can get a chat, and sometimes they don't show you the notification for that, which makes me really irritated. I go on there and I open the chat and I see that there was a request from them, and their request was like, oh hey, can we talk about the managerial slot? And it was sent a whole month early when I first applied. So what I think happened is that they messaged me on Twitter. I didn't reply to them because I didn't see them, so they thought I wasn't interested. I applied again for their next slot, and they saw it and they realized like, oh, it's not that they're not interested, it's just that Tenny is horrible with technology. I should probably message them on Discord. And the rest is kind of what's the word for it? Easy to guess that I said yes, and now I have a manager. Of course, Twitter survived the apocalypse. To be fair, I am on this magical laptop that lets me talk to all of you and access the internet in your known timeline. I don't know if Twitter exists in this world. I just have this magic box that I get to talk to. So if it makes you feel better, ridiculous, if it makes you feel less sad, it's probably Twitter didn't survive here, but it survived in your world. Damn, I can't force you into Vtuber Management Company, not stocks. It got a month because I told my manager I'm relocating. So can we pause the service for a month and I'll come back in a month's time and you can yell at me for not doing enough work because I haven't been able to do much with all the moving. I got a workout though, moving all the boxes. I got so many plushies and everything that can move. It's utterly ridiculous that Twitter should survive. It's okay, Twitter didn't survive here. It's surviving where you are. So I get to, through some interdimensional magic or interplanar magic, whatever you want to call it, I get to talk to you guys through the static. And I'm glad because I like being in the apocalypse. I like being in a place where I can just be myself and meet cool people also just trying to survive around here. But I also really like talking with you guys and checking in on your world and seeing how you're doing. And I get to show off all my plushies to you guys. It's really fun. I'm sorry if I missed some messages. I'm here listening and just doing chores and psych. Good luck with your chores, I only. Okay, I don't think I've missed any messages. There's an ad starting soon. Dave, you just gotta become Tenny's boss's boss. You gotta become the boss of my manager. And then you will be the boss of them. And then you'll be the boss of me. And then, I don't know where Freaky ranks. I guess Freaky is co-bossing with me over Spacey. What's the 1 billion reward? It's mask off. But that might change soon. I might be planning something for August. I appoint myself as Tenny's manager. They just got us an assistant recently. So you could be the assistant's assistant. And then you can come and manage. Dave, give me tips. How do I make it big? How do I be a big VTuber that conquers the world? That's kind of scary though. I don't want to run the world. I just want to run this place and make minimum wage. I'm Freak's manager. Freak is part of Dave's VTuber Incorporated. We could be. So does that mean if Freak and I are partners in managing Spacey, because Spaceys are both our mods, and does that mean your what in-laws? What in-laws to one another? And we're VTuber in-laws, VTuber partner in-laws. Spacey's not my mod yet, anyways. Oh yeah, yet. Okay. It's Dave's mod, I think. It's under Dave. I don't know. The family connections are confusing. Do you guys remember when Facebook was a thing? For those of you who are old, like Tenny, for those of you who are young, this is a bit of interesting trivia for all of you guys. There was a point in time in school where Facebook was dominating places. And people would just... Because Facebook has this feature where you can basically make people your child or your spouse or excuse me or your anything, your sister, your brother, all those sort of things that are like family connections. There's a whole bunch of people in school who just started making these like found families. Like I would see two girls. It was jokingly. They weren't very serious. Like, okay, this one's my wife. This one's my son. This one's my daughter. Well, we're all connected by a family on Facebook right now, and we are now a family. And they will just refer to each other as wife and husband and daughter. You should be Riz right now, Danny. Sorry, did I miss your Riz? You fool! I was visiting you up, damn it. Danny, freak left for milk. What's going on? You can do Hunger Games or VTuber. Only one of you survived. Then you can be the biggest and only VTuber. Oh, ridiculous. That's first of all, thank you for the Riz. I don't know. How does one respectfully accept rizzing? Thank you for the Riz, Dave. And Freaky, I think. I'm not sure. But also, kill the compilation. That you are overestimating Tenny's abilities. Tenny is not good in many things. I didn't riz you, Freak did. I have a wife. But have you asked your wife if you want all of chat to... If they're okay with all of chat being your husband? All the Cosmi Roaches becoming your husband. Also husband to your wife. I'm sure the Cosmi Roaches don't mind. I'm very bad. I would not survive in the Hunger Games. I'm in a post-apocalypse. I'm surviving by luck and by the generosity of the people around me. If we are all in the VTuber Hunger Games, I'm telling you right now, I think, who do I want to be dispatched by? I guess it's only right that my Oshi kills me, right? I guess it's only right that the people who got me started into being a VTuber are the people who take me out of the VTuber game. So, and I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think my Oshis are gonna make it as well. For those of you who know who my Oshis are, you probably know who I'm thinking. I don't think Rise is gonna... I'm sorry, Rise. I don't think you're gonna make it out of the VTuber Hunger Games. I'm not gonna make it out. I'm happy to be dispatched by the people I admire. And I guess as long as I'm not the first one to go, it's not so bad. I will be the only one left. Big Dave just sits down and then there's an earthquake. It's canon. It's canon now. Dave has to pick a button. I'm sorry, Dave. Dave's wife is a collector. I think she'll be okay with it. I put you in this world and I'm gonna be the one taking you out. Yeah. Talking you out. They're gonna insult me and I'm just gonna be so sad that I'll just leave the arena. Although it'd be cool to be taken out by a big VTuber as well, right? Like if Iron Mouse took you out in the Hunger Games, you wouldn't be around to make content out of it. But you remember, are you calling me fat, Tenishio? No, I'm calling you thick. Calling you thick, Dave. It's good. I won't have enough plushie material to make you if I ever did. Yeah, it would be cool to be taken out by Iron Mouse. It'd be cool to be taken like Gura. If you manage to be so pathetic in the Hunger Games that Iron Mouse, Gura, and Picora. You see, I have very limited knowledge on VTubers. I only know the really big ones and the ones I personally like. And Picora, they all gang up together, cute girl VTuber squad, and they all just take you out because they pity you. I'm not gonna be a good threat, although this is a really dark joke to make. It's a really dark joke to make, but most VTubers do have a kind of it's a really dark joke to make. I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna say that this is only a joke. Like most VTubers do have some form of disability, which is, you know, it's not normal, but it's kind of it's more common because VTubing allows people with disabilities to access things more easily. So it's not a surprise that most VTubers do have some kind of disability. That being said, though, they could still probably take me out because I'm not that strong. I'll probably still get ganked. I think I stand a decent chance of making top 10 in the VTuber death battle, except for the 3 super buff guys, gals, non-bear pals who might kill me at the end. We are carrying Tene in their VTuber Hunger Games. How are you gonna carry me though? Imagine Iron Mouse bonking you with her hammer. Gura summons a shark. If we were all given VTuber powers. Okay, I might have... Oh, but what would my power be though? Guru will be like summoning a shark. Iron Mouse probably will sing and then shatter. She'll be Black Canary. I wonder what Vela's power would be like. Vela's one of my Oshis. Vela. She's really smart, so maybe she gets super intelligence. What will my VTuber power be, chat? What VTuber? Iron Mouse is literal Satan. Satan. I was thinking of Sword Art Online type battle. If it's lore accurate, it changes a lot. That's just true. That's true though, because some VTubers are literal gods. Some VTubers are demons and like animal. I'm sure the animal people VTubers have a lot of powers. Depression. Depression's my superpower. Oh, that's probably true. I'm so sad that nobody can kill me because they get really sad as well. So most VTubers are gods and goddesses, or you know, just really buff, or they have animal parts. I'm sure. Oh, some of them are wizards and witches. And Tenny is a person in a bunker. I'm a person in a post-apocalypse bunker barely surviving. Oh, what power do I have? If we're going by lore, I don't have much. I guess I could survive radiation poisoning a little bit better. If the VTuber battle royale ever happened, I'm glad I made myself an overpowered self-insert. Freaky is a Dullahan, so it doesn't even matter if Freaky gets like chopped at the neck, because they're gonna survive. They're already technically Dullahans are kind of undead spirits, so they can't die. There are zombie VTubers out there that are already undead, so they also can't die. Freaky can't die. Who else is there? Who else is a meteorite? Meteorite's a hot dog. So like, what you gonna do? I guess somebody can eat meteorite, but maybe that's too far. Scorpion the demon is a demon. How am I supposed to face up against that? You stay in your bunker till everyone dies of old age by killing each other. That's true. I could stay in the bunker. Oh no, the slimes can get in. The slime VTubers can get in through the bunker. If it bleeds, you can get it. Can't remember. I wasn't really listening when Freaky explained it. But the gods out there, chat. There are VTuber gods out there. There are androids out there. I did not. You see, I'm here in the post-apocalypse because I got myself here after all the big battles have already happened. I'm here in what's remaining. My power is cowardice. Dave hates me. Oh no. Dave hates that he loves you. I speak for Dave. It's my superpower. Shut up, freak. That's my bit. Oh, don't argue. Play nice, my plushies, my cosmic roaches. Cry until they give up automatic. I'm not even a good crier. Some people cry really nicely. It's just sad, just really sad and choking. Depression's come. Freak hates me. Why do you hate me, Freak? Aww. It's okay. I'll put you guys plushies. Okay, can I pat Dave? I don't know if this works for other people, but let me see if I can do it. Oh, pat Davey. It works. No, wait, no, it just pats me. Never mind. I can't pat other people. You can only pat yourself. You can only pat your plushie. We shouldn't talk too much because I'll run out of material. We're gonna go on a short 5-minute break. Don't kill each other. Okay, actually, you know, I'll do battle royale. Freak is fatophobic. Could you be? Where's the connection? Where did the connection come from? It's because of the big bottom. But okay, you guys play nice, alright? All in good fun, of course. Again, if anybody ever feels like I know you guys are playing, but this is me as a GM. Me as a GM coming and saying, if you guys ever feel like the play insults are going too far, feel free to speak up, okay? I believe everyone here understands that it's a game. It's a game, but also take care of yourselves. Alright? I'm gonna put on Battle Royale. Let's take a 5-minute break. I'll come back on and we'll finally start plushifying stuff, okay? Yeah, let me put the mic down. Alright. Oh, my dice roll. Freak phobic. I can't see it. Why is it freezing so much? Those stream elements must be going through. Oh, it's not goodbye. It's not goodbye. I'm still here. I've clicked the wrong things. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay, I'm back. Hello, SZ Shadow Star. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for following. Feel free to love, feel free to chat, but just feel free to have a good time. Hang on. Let me figure stuff out. Because it's gonna be weird today. When is it not weird? Okay. Let's see. Hey, you guys see Penny? Oh. Hello, everyone. As you can see, we are on the floor. We are on the floor today. And can you guys still hear me? Yep. There we go. We're on the floor today. And we are limited to what we can do. This is my floor. It's my lovely floor. I don't have anything. I've packed up most of my stuff. Just my sewing things that I've left out. Sewing machine's not with me at this moment. Hang on, let me choose a category. Making and crafting, there we go. Hello Joa, thank you for the welcome back. Hello, how are you doing as well? So yes, this is my floor today. It's made of fake marble, it's not real marble. I'm not that fancy. And this is a bunch of stuff I've managed to keep out away from the packing boxes. There's a much neater box over there, but all of this is where it is now. So we're just gonna shove it aside. Gonna shove this all aside so it's not so messy, but you know that the mess is present off screen. I'll keep a few around for like, I don't know, pleasing aesthetic. It's hot weather. I hope you get air conditioning. Go and get yourself in a cold room, get yourself a cold drink, treat yourself to something nice and cold today. So hello, Danny is here. It's always lagging as always. Today we're gonna continue stitching up Jiggy. For those of you who want to know about Lucian though, here she is so far. No air conditioner, always no AC. Put ice in front of a fan. But also I'm sorry, you gotta handle hot weather. So here she is. This is not Jiggy, this is Lucian Chromia. And I finished one eye, as you can see. Now I need to do the other eye. And then also the eyebrows and the mouth, and then we'll be done. And I'll wash away all the black markings around here. But what do you guys think? Does her eye look alright? Sorry if it's lagging a bit. I can see it's stuttering a little bit. I'm not sure why. Probably because the Wi-Fi is still really far away. But yeah, what do you guys think? Great eyes, thank you. I gotta do the other side, and the issue is trying to make them both symmetrical. But at least it's not so bad now. She took me way longer, mainly because I've been busy. I'm still gonna try and finish them by the middle of next month, this month, June, so that I can start on Alistair and an actual log. But yeah, don't worry, we'll figure it out. I always do. Maybe I'll take a day off to just plushie make. And over here is, of course, Jiggy. We're back with Jiggy. We're gonna continue on with him. We're going to continue on doing his eyes over here. So let me just zoom in on his eyes a little bit so I can see his eye a little bit better. Oops. That's not his eye, that's the chat. Yeah, that's Ziggy's eye. It doesn't really have a shadow in the eye, so it's just a plain sort of white, maybe gray. It's a bit darker to make his eyes really pop out. So let me still have my boxes with me, so I still have a nice off-white I can use. Where is it?
This would be a bit too dark. There's my off-white color. There it is. Yeah, something like this. It's not full white, so it makes it really good for eyeballs. It's really tangled up right now. Let's try to detangle it a little bit. Oh, there's a tiny piece. There's a tiny bit left. And like I said, we're doing all of this on the floor. The mic is in my lap right now because there's nowhere else for it to go. Everywhere else makes it too far away for me to be heard by you guys. But I don't have a table. I don't even have a box. And this is the same note. Hang on, where are my scissors? There they are. Terrible cut. Okay. From the ground up. Let me readjust. Let me try and shift. Can you guys still hear me? If it's like this, it's not so bad. I do have to hunch over just a little bit to make it all work. It's not so bad. Okay. I'm still going this angle. I'm covering chat up a bit, but that's fine. We're gonna work with what we have. And I still got so many stories to tell you guys about. What do you expect? D&D. Starting a bunch of new D&D stuff. But I'm also starting to finish some D&D campaigns. Hello, Stargazer. How are you? Oh, Semma. Hello, Semma. How you doing? I'm on the floor today because I don't have anything. I will show you the rest of my room because it's completely empty now. But I have some luggage that's open up and I don't want you guys to see that. Okay, we'll try and bring it close so you guys can see. It's easier for me as well. I'm really excited to do his scars. How are you? I'm okay. I don't have a bed. I'm sleeping on the floor. But I'm okay. Everything else is fine. Leave it around here. And I was gonna start talking to you guys about some D&D stories. But also, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you guys. For those of you who are still around here, how would you think if I when I'm talking to you guys, because I always want to have good for your back, no? Not really. Sleeping on the floor. Do you like sleeping on the floor? How many of you guys like sleeping on the floor? For me, so far, it's been okay. I still prefer a bed. It's much more comfier in a bed. And I don't have all my plushies with me. I don't have my plushies. I don't have my pillows to hug. So I miss those. But I can sleep anywhere. So that's not so bad. I'm hardy. I'm strong. Really strong enough to sleep anywhere in the world. My internet oh no, Joanne. Maybe it's just me. I've got really bad internet right now because the mesh is really far away. Because everything's been packed up into boxes and we're moving soon. It's probably me. It's probably me who got something wrong with the internet on my side. It's not you, I promise. Maybe it is. I can't promise that. I can't guarantee that it's not you. Hang on, what was that? Goody, Jiggy is covering up the thing. Pat, thank you for the pat, Emma. Let me move him a little bit so that you guys can see. I'm going to actually... Hang on. I'm going to sort of get into a crouched position so that it's easier for me. Or else it's really awkward sitting with the mic in my lap. Okay. Okay. I'm sort of in that position that people in movies are in where they have their legs kicked up in the air. And I think this is probably the most comfortable it's gonna be for me in order to stitch this for you guys. Uh, let's see though. Oh, we're just gonna have to deal with what we have. But yes, I wanted to ask you guys. For those of you who like my streams, I know you like me chatting about life and stuff. And I'm very grateful that you do. I always worry it becomes a bit boring though, or it's not that interesting. What do you guys feel if I started narrating off like little adventures? Don't tend to get scared in the empty room. It's okay, I like horror. I like horror stuff, so anytime something scary happens, I just think, it's a really cool horror thing I can use for D&D. But things do echo a lot in this room. I'm okay, I am an introvert, so I like being alone anyway, most of the time. And I got my friends to chat with on all the socials and stuff, so that's not so bad. I still got people around me. It does echo a lot though, now that there's nothing around here for noise to bounce off. You guys can't hear it. I think if I shout, you probably hear the echo a bit louder. But yes, oh god, I'm losing my train of thought. And at some point, this position is probably going to start being a nightmare on my elbows because I'm old and decrepit. I'm a hag, so I can't do the youthful sitting anymore. We live in your walls, you're never alone. You know what? That does make me feel better. I feel better knowing that there are probably ghosts around. Because at least you're not alone, right? As long as they're not creepy about it, it's fine. As long as you're not a creepy ghost about it, you can stay. You know, you can listen to Tene talk and watch Tene sew stuff. It's like you guys, but except they never reply. All ghosts are lurkers. Hello, Isabel. Isabel Jones. That's a pretty name. Hello, welcome to the bunker. Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk, but just feel free to have a good time as I sew on the floor. I'm gonna move the mic a bit. I think you guys can still hear me. Set it to the side instead of in the middle where it's blocking my vision. Testing. It'll turn around. Test. Can you guys still hear me? I guess I have to speak just a little bit louder if it's not directly in my face. What was I gonna say? Would you guys prefer if you had ghosts in your house? It's an odd question, I know. But would you prefer if you had ghosts in your house so that you're not alone? As long as they don't bother you? Or would you rather you know that like, you're completely alone? That there's not even ghosts that are around following you? I think that's fine as long as it's not creepy about it. I love ghosts. As long as they're not disturbing you, as long as you're not disturbing them, I think it's fine. As for us, whether I believe in ghosts, I am 50-50. I think I'm a skeptic, but I'm open to the idea that they exist. And also, don't go and make them angry. Whether ghosts exist or not, you should be respectful to any place or people that you're in, just on principle alone. Let me lower the camera a bit more so you can see me. There we go. What's your favorite kind of ghost? Poltergeist? That's all I know. Poltergeist. The Asian sites have really fun ghosts like Jinn. They're like genies, and most of them are friendly. If a ghost is mean and angry to me for no reason, I exist. That ghost. I'm very sorry. I'll go now. Good luck on the touch. Bye bye, Gazer. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the pat. Tracking. Come back. It's a bit weird today. I think this is better. Forgive me, by the way, if you come into the stream for the first time and the tracking's off. Like I said, I don't have any furniture at the time. I mean, exercising the ghost. Exercising the ghost. Yeah, if the ghost isn't nice, then yeah, they should be exorcised. But if a ghost is friendly and they don't cause trouble, and they're not creepy, I think it's fine. They probably don't have very entertaining lives as well. So it's good that they have someone they can watch, like reality television. I don't mind having ghosts around. I don't think I have any, to be honest. You know, ghosts never haunt the people that don't mind being haunted. Or maybe it's because people that don't mind being haunted, they don't need to cause a fuss with. But the people who are scared, maybe they're just having fun because it's like a kind of like a bully, right? Bullies will usually go after the ones that react to the bullying because they get something out of it. And maybe ghosts only go after those who are scared because they can get some kind of reaction out of it and it's entertainment for them. And watch me fall down the stairs multiple times. Oh no, Isabel, are you okay? It's a very long. Are you okay, Isabel? Please, don't be in chat. Go to a hospital or go get yourself checked out if you fell down the stairs. Take care of yourself. God, you people need to take better care of yourselves. You're precious. You need to start cherishing yourselves and your bodies and all that. Don't injure yourselves watching my stream. Feel bad. Also, yes, good night, Dave. I forgot to say good night to Dave. Let me get this stuff in right. I'm fine. I landed on the soft floor. Is your floor made of rubber? How soft is the floor? I imagine that must hurt as well. Please don't injure yourselves watching my streams. I want you all to be okay. I want you all to be safe. Tane will do all the unsafe stuff, like sewing without a thimble. That's dangerous. That's hardcore. Let me get this done. But yes, I wanted to ask, and for those of you who are new here, this is a very common thing. I'll start talking about one thing and I'll completely forget about it and talk about something else for a whole half an hour, and I'll come back here and I will repeat myself multiple times. It's happening right now. Would you guys appreciate, or would you guys prefer it if during streams when we're just doing things like sewing or stitching or drawing, even I narrate out a story and you guys can play in that story a little bit, sort of like D&D but much more simplified. For example, if I give a story about a wizard, and I'll read off what you guys want to do to him in chat, do as him, maybe go on a little adventure, and you can roll the dice and we can see what happens. Hi Sneaky, I hurt myself more but because I have worse grip. You know what, that makes sense. I grew up sewing without a thimble. You roll the dice, sounds fun. It's freezing a bit now. I'm not sure what's happening. I think it's because, and I'm so sorry you guys have to experience this. I'm moving really soon, so my router, my mesh is in a box slightly further away from where I am. So the Wi-Fi is a little bit weaker. So that's why some things aren't coming through as well as they should, and I'm so sorry for that. I promise that the dice doesn't mess up this often normally. Thank you so much for bearing with it. It sounds fun. Okay. I will try to start doing this stuff when I don't have super exciting stories to tell you guys. It'll like I said, it'll be a little bit like miniature D&D. I'll narrate a story. At any point in time, you guys can just tell me what you want to do in chat. You can roll for it. We'll see what happens. Very soft cause my mom knows I'm prone to falling since my bones are fragile. The spools are really soft. Aww. That's sweet of your mom. I hope your bones, if there's any way for them to get less fragile, so you don't have to worry so much. I hope they can do that. Can ghosts get married in D&D? Yeah! Well, okay, that's interesting. Because you probably don't want to marry all ghosts in D&D. Hello Gio! Hello Gio! It's been such a long time since I've seen you. How you doing? You don't want to marry all ghosts in D&D because some of them are just really downers. Like a banshee. Banshees are usually just sad. They're depressed. Banshees are depressed people who scream all the time. While what was it? While wraiths are ghosts made of hate. They're born from people who usually have like unfulfilled business and they're really angry about it. You probably don't want to marry an angry ghost. They're gonna be angry all the time. So many kitty plushies. Yeah, we got a bunch of kitty plushies now at the bottom. Oh, my tracking is not very good today because I'm on the floor. My desk is on. Are there good ghost mommies? Let me think about. Most ghosts in D&D, they do want to kill you. That's just the way it is. I was born with fragile bones, brittle asthma, and he was facing a different way. My other one's facing a normal way. Oh, you've been dealt a hard card. What's the phrase? You've not been dealt the greatest card. This spell. Well, thank you so much for coming down to the stream and just chatting and relaxing to us. Please don't do it while you're on the stairs, though. Please, just try to minimize the number of stair falls that everybody has. Doing good, studying for final tomorrow. Hope you're doing well. I'm okay. I miss my bed. Everything's been packed up and moved away for the time being. We're gonna be in different locations for a while, but I can't wait to get to the new room. Sorry for those who are asking about like, is there a good ghost to marry in D&D? Kind of no. Most of them were made to be hostile. What am I making? I'm making Vtuber Plushies. So for those of you who don't know, I turned VTubers into plushies. And right now we're turning the very wonderful jiggyjigglez into a plushie. He won our plushie roulette. So he's our raffle winner for the plushie. So I'm making him into a plushie. I don't know if he's ever streaming. I feel like every time I hope to catch one of his streams, he's never on. But please go and check out jiggyjigglez. Jiggle. What? Let me see if I can shout him out. I think it's like this. I believe that's him. If it doesn't look like him, then it's somebody else. I mean, I don't mind a little kerfuffle with some ghosts. Most ghosts in D&D though, most ghosts in D&D aren't people anymore. And I know it's controversial. Someone's gonna come and say ghosts are people, but ghosts in D&D, they're kind of like the angry or sad parts of people that got left behind. You don't really have it like Harry Potter where they're full people with feelings and everything still intact. They're more of just the angry parts of someone that got left behind, and the rest of the soul goes to somewhere. Are they good monster waifus in D&D? Are they, I'm gonna change that. Are they romanceable though? Ridiculous. You always say romanceable, ridiculous. It's I can fix it though. I mean, have you played Baldur's Gate? Astarion exists. Oh, there are there good there are, depends on what do you consider a monster? What do you consider a monster, Joanne? Because, I mean, do you consider drows to be monsters? Some people say they are. Some people say Goliaths are monsters. Goblins, are they considered monsters? Because there are goblins that are like completely fine. There are slimes that are even like plasmoids that are helpful. Some people say orcs are really bad, but orcs are considered some monsters. Get out of here with them wags. Ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Lamia, mermaid, zombie, vampire. Zombies not really, because most of them don't have any sentience. They are controlled by somebody, or they're just like hungry monsters. Mermaids and Lamia, I think yeah, they can be pretty normal. Vampires, yeah, they can be alright. I determine monsters by their heart and their mind. Oh gee, oh. Yeah, I mean you can take nearly anything in D&D as long as you play it well. You can give it sentience, but we always value consent from monsters and non-monsters alike. That's how you run a good D&D game. Is that everybody has to be a good consenting adult. And if you're running for kids, good luck. Kids playing D&D, they're either gonna be really sweet and nice, or they're going to be the most violent people you've ever run D&D for. You do a dissection before dating them, poor guy. I mean, some of them would survive a dissection. If you wanted to dissect the slime, they would split and you would have 2 slimes. You have 2 slimes now. I think anything can be romanceable in D&D as long as they're open to it. People have bards exist. They have this is how we get sorcerers. You romance monsters in D&D. This is how you get sorcerers being born. Thighs or breast, I choose personality on the chicken. There are, I mean, arrow crocodile exists. They're kind of like giant birds. I'm sure one of them looks like a chicken. You can romance the giant arrow crocodile. Sorry, I'm just adjusting some stuff. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. There was stuff I was gonna say. For D&D, there's a cube. Of course. I mean, you wanna know why D&D was so feared back in the day? It's because we got all the demons in there. Succubus exists, incubi exists. They're kind of scary though. They still do like what the traditional succubus and incubi do, but they can be kind of scary when you gotta fight them. Because they could very easily just make you not want to attack them. Can you date the dungeons or the dragons? You can. You can. I know you'll mean it as like a joke, but you absolutely... If the dungeon is a mimic, and you can seduce the mimic, then you can date a dungeon. Yeah, there are probably living dungeons in D&D. I think the Citadel is probably... the Sun Citadel might be a living dungeon, I'm not sure. I've not read the Sun Citadel books yet. You think it's ridiculous, but you could. Like, anything is possible in D&D, so if you got a question about can you do this in D&D, the answer is probably that you can. Let me thread this in. I generally allow players to do whatever, as long as it's within the realm of reason and they're not being cruel with it. Yeah, so there's a problem, right? You can't make jokes with D&D because if somebody asks you, can you do this in D&D? The answer is probably yes. You probably can at some point in time. It's a joke. Oh no, you don't. I got the joke. I got the joke. I was making a joke of the joke. Oh, please don't think I don't get the joke. No, I know, G. I got the joke. I promise. I'm not that bad with jokes. I'm quite bad with jokes, but I promise I got the jokes. Well, calm down, bro. Yeah, calm down, ridiculous. Calm down. I like I'm a how do I say it? I don't mind raunchy jokes, but I don't like to go too far into the raunchiness. I'm sorry, it makes me a little bit not say uncomfortable. I just don't fully... I'm not that raunchy. I'm not a lewd VTuber. Well, it's hard to say a joke on a mermaid or Ryu. Oh. I'm not say so, and I'm not lewd. And some raunchy jokes are okay, but sometimes I don't like to go too far into the raunch. Tile floor, don't place any PC glass panels. Oh no. What has happened, Kawaii? Did you experience something? Oh, you mean this floor is tile? Oh, don't worry, we're gonna be changing floors soon. So, I don't know what kind of floor we're having. I think it's gonna be normal stone. I don't plan to do much on the floor in future streams. Hopefully this is the only floor stream we ever get. Why is there a Hurley Choke song playing in the background? It's Baldur's Gate. It's a Baldur's Gate song. Let's just play it. It's a nice, like, calming... what do you call it? Night music. It's the music that plays when you get into Baldur's Gate in town. Let me get this right. Hope you guys can see. I'm trying to make sure that it's visible for you guys. Tile floors are glass panels, arch enemies. Nemesis. You are not in the floor, you are just down to earth. I'm currently making late breakfast. Enjoy your late breakfast. My back hurts, but not that much, so we can continue sewing on the floor. Oh, I forgot what's the question earlier. Oh yes, I don't think I will have tile floors forever. The new bunker, I think, has stone floors, or like a kind of fake stone floor. But I don't plan to be on the floor forever. Please don't take this as a normal stream. It's not. We're not gonna be on. One day we will rise. We'll rise to the occasion, and we will be above it all. I am kind of excited to decorate the new room. I didn't really get to decorate this room as much. I am hoping. No, wait. I wanted to tell you guys. My desk is gone. My desk is gone forever. Because I had a desk. You will see it in my usual streams. I'm on a desk. And I'm stitching on a desk. And I'm sitting at a proper table and not lying down on the floor trying to do this. I have a proper desk. The issue is that during moving, one of my relatives who gave me the desk, well, didn't really give me the desk. It's more of like, they said to me, they said, Tenny, can we have the desk back? And I was like, oh, okay, you can have the desk back. It's a really good desk. It's like solid wood. It's a beautiful dark mahogany color. It's a very, very good desk. And I love that desk. And I understand why they want to take it back for their own room. You stole the desk. I borrowed the desk, and I hope that I will be borrowing it indefinitely. But it was not to be. Desk-kun is gone. I know, Desk-kun is gone. So in my new bunker, I don't have a desk. I don't keep by a standing desk and a treadmill. I want a place I can just sit down and relax. Though I don't like hydraulic desks. I think there's always a fear of it breaking down. And I don't want to stand forever. I'll find other ways to be healthy, I promise. Our desk will be missed. Everything has its time. It's not dead. It's just gone to somebody else. It had its time with me. Its time is gone. It's gone to somebody else. Have you ever had a precious piece of furniture taken from me? Bunker? Yeah, we're in the post-apocalypse, Isabel. We live in a bunker out here. Oh, thank you for the hydration. Water. The water tanks have been disabled as well. I'm waterless. I've got no hydration. I can't do the posture thing, Joanne. We're on the floor. Gone before his time. Joanne, I'm so sorry. I know you want to look after Tene, but I'm on the floor. There's no way to do a posture thing. I have to lie down, or else I can't do this properly. What do you call it? Ah, it's freezing again. Frozen again. I'm not sure why it does that. I think it is the Wi-Fi issue that it's further away now. Rip desk gone before this time. I miss my desk. It was some of you have never seen the desk. It's a very pretty desk. It served me very well out here in the bunker. One of the few things I brought from the home planet. No, the dice is just bad today. Maybe I should disable the dice command. I'm sorry guys. I promise next stream when we're in a place with better Wi-Fi, it will be back to normal. But yes, I don't have a desk anymore. I gotta source a new desk. My dream desk. Okay, hear me out. Firstly, I want to know, what are you guys' dream tables? What is your dream table? What's your dream table to have? I know you think that any table is fine, but I assure you, when you start thinking about it, you're gonna have a dream table that you really want. I kind of hope for you to just roll D20 again. Do I have dice? I took out some dice in my bag. Let me get it. I bought some new dice. I can show you guys. These are my only dice for the time because the rest of my dice are all packed away. Whoops, that's the brand name. Sorry, I'm not sponsored, so I can't do that. I got some new dice, guys. Let's take a break and I'll show you. You should crave your desk, Jesus. I want to put a very, very big L mod table to multiple models and many drawers to put my essentials to the people around me. Hang on, let me get all the dice down. Okay. Whoops! Don't fall. Be good, Cam. Ouch. Okay. Desk of dream is wooden with PC. I salivate for my dream desk. It's just the L shape with multiple monitors. Okay, let me show my dice first. Now I'll talk more about the desk. Look, I got these really cool dice. They got little bubbles inside of them. Sorry if you got trypophobia, please look away. I'm showing off the cool bubble dice. I think, because I do make dice in my off time, that they are tiny little glass or plastic balls or beads that are inside. That's how you get the bubble shape. And then, let me put these away. Dice review. They're very nice dice. I relapsed and bought more dice, which I shouldn't. I need to save up more. These are the last dice I'm gonna get for a while. Oh, hang on. Let me these two. Come here, you. You trapped the air. It looks like it, right? There's some beer-looking dice with those air bubbles that are inside as well. These ones I really like. Don't know if you can see, but they have this streak of... it's actually purple, but it looks more blue on camera. Running through them like a cracked geode. How many dice do you need in D&D? In D&D, this is how many you need. You need a full set. Now, the most important dice is the D20, of course. But this is the full set of dice you need. There are 7 dice in total. A D20, a D12, this is a D10, this is a D6, this is a D8, this is a D4. The D just stands for dice. And this is a geode. It reminds me of a geode, just like geode. This is a D100. I love those. My dream desk is a corner desk that's enough room for me to do something on the other side because my current one is a fake corner desk. It's too small for me. Is it just 2 desks pushed together? That's how I get. Corner is L-shaped, right? It's like a L-shaped desk, or am I thinking of something else? Oh, these are my last set of them. These little sakura petals I thought were really pretty. And the gold is a nice touch. It's a little bit, I can see it's a little bit crooked, the inside pink, but I don't mind. I like all dice and they're so nice. These are the last dice I'm gonna get in a while because I need to continue saving up for stuff. Saving up for desks. I never thought of a dream desk. Think about it now. I'll tell you why you never thought of a dream desk. You're probably young. I realize that as you get older, you start thinking about furniture more because you can actually get furniture on your own now. So you start thinking about what you actually want. When you're young, people get furniture for you. Just 2 tables together, just a customized table shape of L. Yeah, shape. I say fake because it's 2 regular desks and corner pieces standing next to each other. I actually have been really interested in corner dice. Corner dice? Corner desks. Corner shaped desk. It actually looks very interesting. My old desk was just a simple rectangular shape. It was really good sturdy for what it was. But I'm coming over to your side. I kind of see what you guys mean by the corner desk. You know, having the extra space to put monitors and stuff. I don't have a proper setup currently. It's just my laptop that it's guiding me right now. My singular laptop and my phone is how my setup is. It's not a good setup. I'm saving up for a setup. Let me let me put in a plug. Let me put in a plug right now. If you want to help Tele get a better setup for streaming, please check out my throat. It was a thinly veiled advertisement. I'm just a 270-month-old baby. Exactly, still a baby, still a child. My extra space is taken up by my PC and printer. You got a printer. Wait, is it a normal printer or are we talking 3D printer? Is it your 3D printer? I just want to get a proper PC setup, and also like I've got 3 things I want my desk to do. I want it to be able to handle all my electronics. I want it to be able to have enough space for my sewing machine and my stitching stuff, and I want to play board games on it. Normal print IC. I want my desk to be big enough to play board games on it because I'm thinking about streaming board games for you guys. My brother is a 3D printer though. I imagine it's to put it somewhere where there's a lot of fans. Is that true? I want to stream board games for you guys because I got a whole bunch of board games that are, don't judge me for this, that have solo player mode. It's good. It sounds really sad, and you know what? I acknowledge that it is kind of sad for board games to have a solo player mode. But I don't have that many people in my life, so I need board games that have solo player mode so that I can play them on my own and not have to use people as a resource. And I want to stream them for you guys, so I want a desk that's big enough for me to do that. Because some of my board games are ridiculously huge. I understand you. I've got a lot of video game board games. I've got I've got Dead Cells. I've got The Binding of Isaac. Is Talisman included? I did have Talisman, but I gave it away. I'm so sorry, Kawaii. I got Talisman from one of the board game people I knew of. They were giving it away for free, so I got it from them. But I didn't have much space, and I never learned to play it because I didn't have time. So I gave it away to somebody who would appreciate it more. I don't know if it ever had a single player mode, but it looks really cool. I had somebody say that it's like D&D, but it's very simplified, and you're only a wizard. Is that true? It was a very nice copy. Yeah, I like the way it looked. I'm sad I didn't get to play it, but I'm glad hopefully he has found somebody who will take better care and use it more than I ever did. I have I sometimes play Tasman Digital Edition with friends like 3 to 5 times a year. Ooh. Oh, that's good as a digital edition. Like tabletop? Is it tabletop simulator? Or is it actually a full digital edition that exists that's just fully translated from the board game? Let me bring it up a little bit higher so you guys can see what I'm doing. I realize it's really low to the screen. I have, so as I said, I have a lot of video game board games. I have Dead Cells. I have The Binding of Isaac. I did back the Don't Starve board game as well. No, it's a full digital edition. See, I see. I'm so glad that it's a good enough game, or people loved it enough that they decided to make it into a digital edition. So now some part of it lives on forever. When I first found it, I thought it was a really old game. I thought maybe there wouldn't be any more people playing it. But it's so nice to know that there are still people who play Talisman. Because I did hear that it was quite beloved back in the day. Get this done. I did back the Kickstarter for Don't Starve, the board game, because I absolutely love the size of it. I don't play Don't Starve a lot, but I do love board games. So, I don't know when that will arrive. I might have to work something out that arrives earlier than it is. 2024 5th edition, digital edition came out. I see. It's just like D&D, it's got 5th edition now. Ouch. I got too excited. I pricked myself. Ow. Hang on. Let me work this needle through. There we go. I wanna play those games for you guys here. I'm sorry I don't have Talisman. Maybe I can borrow it back from the person I gave it to and I'll play it on the stream one day. Does it have a solo player mode, Talisman? Or is it you have to play with friends? Spoiler alert, I don't have friends as a resource. I wasn't talking for some time because I was out talking to my friends. It's okay, as long as you are enjoying yourself. You don't have to talk, you can lurk. And lurk and just have a good time. I might outline this a bit more. Okay, I know what I'll do. Let me tie this off over here. What other board games do I have? I really wanted to get Slay the Spire, but I missed the Kickstarter for it and it was a bit too expensive for me at the time. On digital edition it says 1 to 6 players, so I think it does. Oh, I love board games that have a solo player mode. Again, it sounds very sad playing board games by yourself, but I think it's fun. And I wanted to play more board games, but I don't have as much time because of, you know, streaming and D&D and running around the bunker and running around the post-apocalypse trying to gather stuff to survive. So I thought, why don't I just combine streaming and playing board games, and I'll stream the board games with all you guys. But that means I need to get a desk that's able to support board games. And the really, really good desks out there that can, you know, those desks that you can take the cover off, where and then there's a little indented space that you can play board games in, kind of like a pool table that doubles as a normal table. Those are really expensive, unfortunately. They're really, really hard to move around. So I don't know if I have space for a desk that's that big. I would like a desk that is decently sized enough that I can play board games on. If not, we'll go back to the floor. I'm able to be back. Sorry, Gennady. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You gotta go. You gotta go. I wish D&D had a solo player game. There is actually. There is, Gio. There's renditions of D&D you can probably play on your own. You know, you have the GM become digital, basically. Like, hang on. I'm trying to untangle this thread. It's very tangled now. Let me lock in a bit and try and free it. Okay, it's free. There are games that have elements of D&D in it that are solo player, like Mansions of Madness. You can play. It's like solo player, and then your DM is they release an app where your DM is the computer. Or you can play adventure books. Adventure books are kind of like playing D&D on your own, and some of them have stats. There's lots of ways to do it, but it is always more fun when you can play the proper D&D with friends or with people. I do love my job as a GM. I do love I'm very shy normally. I don't really like talking a lot to people. I think I can do a decent job at it. I don't think I'm bad at it. I'm lucky in the fact that I think I'm fairly decently socially aware. But I don't like talking to people as much, except in certain circumstances. One of them is on stream, the other one is during D&D. Because I do D&D professionally, right? So I'm not, they're not really friends, as sad as it is to say. When you're a professional DM, you can't be friends with your players because there has to be a line of professionalism that you keep. And you know what? I think that makes it better. It makes it better if they know that we won't be friends, and we won't be friends like in the game itself, so I can just focus on running a good campaign. What's the name of the app? Look up Mansions of Madness. It's a board game actually, but it's kind of like D&D where you're exploring this house, and there's a bunch of stuff that could happen. I'll be your friend. Oh, Isabel. It's nice. Though, well, let's not get parasocial yet. Okay? One of the rules on this channel is let's not be parasocial, because I don't really know you guys well enough, and you don't know me like super well for us to really be considered friends. You guys are my very special cosmy roaches, and I cherish each and every one of you. But I never wanna, you know, hurt you guys by saying, oh yeah, we're friends, or we don't know each other well enough to be friends. And you know, we'll end up hurt. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you for offering to be my friend, Isabel. You're a very nice person. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Gotta lock in for a review. Are you being reviewed, or is somebody else being reviewed? That is the question. But yeah, go look up Mansions of Madness. Let me lie down again. I just had to readjust. Go look up Mansions of Madness. It's a very fun board game. I think it is fully digitalized at this point. What other board games do I have? Like I said, I wanted to get Slay the Spire, but ouch. I hurt myself. I want to get Slay the Spire, but I didn't. I missed the Kickstarter. I'll probably get it secondhand now that the expansion has come out.
I love board games. So fun. And I like all the tiny pieces you can play with. What else? I know I have more. I just can't think of them at this point in time. I have Mansions of Madness. I have Betrayal in the House on the Hill. It's really fun. Hello, Pablo. Thank you so much for joining the bunker. Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk. Or just relax and enjoy the chat. My ice machine is going on and on. How much ice are you making? Just all the ice in the world. So expect board game streams at some point in time, but hopefully expect them on the table, because I can't do it on the floor. I guess I will have to if there's not enough space. In the end, some of the games do get very big. Board games sometimes they take up a lot of space. Ice. Winter Wonderland is happening over where you are. But my dream desk, right? If you guys have any more dream desks, please let me know. But my dream desk is gonna be big enough to play board games on. Hopefully, it's also big enough to hold the computer setup. So I am thinking about maybe getting an L-shaped desk, as all of you have rightfully said is your dream desk as well. Henry, what should I when I'll burn myself on the iron? What should you like? I think, thank you for the customer problem. I think you should go and run your hand under cold water. I know there's a whole myth going around about water, like you shouldn't run it under lukewarm water. Go and run your hand under water. Stop chatting, go and run your hand under water. Some people say toothpaste works, but I don't think there's any scientific backing to that. So actually go run your hand under water and get it cooled off quickly. You might have a blister, and if that's the case, please make sure that it's clean and ointmented. If you have anything worse than a first degree burn, please go and visit a hospital and get that checked out. Please don't walk downstairs when you're listening to that, and please don't burn yourselves on irons. You make me worry so much about you guys. I just want all you guys to be okay and be safe and happy. Take care of yourselves, okay? Or then he's gonna scold all of you guys. But yes, L-shaped desks. I'm okay, don't worry. Don't you tell Tene what to do. Tene will worry when Tene wants to worry. And Tene is always worried for all you guys' well-being to an annoying amount. I'll worry so much that you're gonna be annoyed with Tene. You're gonna say, Tene, stop worrying, we're fine. But I will say, I don't believe that. I will always worry because I'm super paranoid about things. So you signed the contract by being here. You this is what you signed up for. Yes, L-shaped desks. L-shaped desks, big enough to hold everything I needed to hold. I've seen a lot of them come with like little storage spaces nowadays, which is really nice. I am probably going to go and scavenge the local IKEA around here. IKEA, is that how you pronounce it? Is that how the people who made it pronounce IKEA? I know people sometimes call it IKEA because they're not sure if the I has a E sounding quality to it. And if you guys, I'm not sponsored by IKEA, and none of you are probably sponsored by, I think none of you are corporate plants by IKEA. If you guys have any suggestions for good tables from IKEA, please let me know. Because it's probably cheaper for me to get it from there. I don't think I'm gonna find like the custom gaming table I've always dreamed of over there. That's not gonna happen, unfortunately. And if it did, it probably doesn't come cheap. But you can just start rattling off Swedish names in chat, and I'll go check them out and see if they're a good fit. What should I do if I lost my Lever's hoodie in school? Go to Lost and Found. Go and ask if anybody has seen it. But also, you gotta make peace with the fact that it might be gone. But I'm sure there's somebody good of heart who has found it and has left it in the Lost and Found for you.
Kenny, I haven't caught an answer. Can I send you a YouTube link to a game trailer? Oh, you can't send links here because they were restricted. But you can send it in the Discord, maybe under suggestions. Send it in the Discord under suggestions, and I'll go and see it. And also, guys, I got a Discord. Please send like art that you want to be showcased in the not in suggestions, in the media channel. There's a channel that is all about showcasing you guys art and photography and crafts. Well, you should go there, send all your art and everything there so that I can showcase it on stream. I want to showcase your guys' talents on stream, and I thought it'd be really, really fun. And also come and chat with me on Discord. I just want to chat with you guys on Discord. I'm not the best at chatting, but you guys are so interesting, I can let you guys carry on the conversation in my video. So sad I don't have DC. I'm sorry, Sama. But it's good that you are, you know, have less media to focus on as well. It's not a bad choice. It just means you get to talk to people in different capacities around and trying to shift. Because my arm's tired. I'm basically resting on my elbows the entire way. I should start planking. At least it'll be healthy. And you get to hang out with us here on stream, so that's not so bad. You still get to talk. So at least you got a Twitch where we can chat with one another. It's done. Okay. Locked in, loaded, ready to go. I really hope I can get these plushies done by mid-June. It's not a lot of time yet. Time goes so fast. Which is why this coming week might still be more plushie making, I'll be honest. What channel do I send it to? I'll send it to suggestions. I think that's a good channel. Yeah, send it to the suggestions channel and I'll catch it probably tomorrow after the stream. Sometimes I'm really tired after the stream, so I'm sorry if you send stuff and I don't reply to it straight away. I need to rest a bit so that I can give you all the energy in my reply. Do you remember the stream I told you I did a new one? It looks so good. I wanna see the stream, Emma. So I go to student reception and main reception, see they have it. Yeah, I think you should. I sent it. Thank you, Kawaii. I'll check it out after the stream, alright? Or again tomorrow. Cause sometimes I'm tired after streams, and when I'm tired, I can't give you like the full energy in a reply. It says it's an official D&D game. Oh, do you know the person making it? Did I miss a message? I feel like I missed a message somewhere. I know there are some D&D games coming out. I've seen it. I've been trying to get not sponsorships, but get into their review program so I can play it on stream for you guys. At the same time though, my laptop, I don't know if it can handle the beefiness. Check that tomorrow. Good luck, Isabel. I hope you find it tomorrow. You're able to get your hoodie tomorrow. I'm just gonna finish up this side. So next week might be more plushie streams. I don't think there will be a stream tomorrow because there's more moving around to be had. I can't wait to do more plushie streams with you guys. Bear with the plushie streams for a while, guys. Bear with me just chatting with you guys for a while. Because that's all I can do at this point in time. I hope I do. I hope you get your hoodie as well. Good luck. Anyway, I go play Calamity with my friends. Bye bye, Kawaii. Have fun playing with your friends. I will try doing the narrating out a story and letting you guys play through it next stream. So it'll probably be a very simple story. I think maybe the story of a wizard going on a little adventure. You guys can roll dice and just tell me what you want to do in chat. And I'll narrate what happens. And if I got a real piece of dice, I'll roll the dice on stream. If the normal dice doesn't function. I don't know when we'll end the stream today also. We started 2 hours ago. We chat. It's been an hour since we started sewing. I'm gonna try and go for 1 more hour. I'm trying to make the stream have the stream posture, but it's impossible. Oh, the curve posture. You can. Here's the way. I don't know if I give the best advice, but I'm gonna tell you how I think it could be done. Is to make it into different panels, and then sew those accordingly. Cause, you know, plushies, crochet. When you introduce fluff into them, they're always gonna wanna push upwards, like this. So you gotta have restrictions on the panels. You're gonna have to force some panels to look a certain way, and to get the curved shape of the shrimp right. The curve on the outside is no problem because the plushie is pushing outwards, the stuffing is pushing outwards. But the curve on the inside is a bit harder, I would think, because that requires them to push inwards when all the stuffing wants to do is push out. So the way I would do it is to keep the tension of the panels is probably to separate the inside curve. I don't know if I'm making sense, but the inside curve, cut it in half, make 2 panels, sew it such that it indents inwards, that is pushing inwards, so that even when the stuffing is pushing outwards, they can't push it out the full way because the panels are sewn together like this. And then you slowly create it into the curve. I have to go have to feed the dogs and watch. I'm good. Okay. Bye-bye, Isabel. Thank you so much for sticking around. Go take care of your doggies. Bye-bye. I don't know if I'm making much sense, Star. But if you get what I'm saying, I think that's a solution. Is to make those segmented panels and then slowly build up the shape of it together. Inward curves are hard. Inward curves are hard on plushies because the stuffing always wants to push outwards instead of, sinking inwards. Get another thread out. We're gonna try and push for another hour of just stitching. Actually, what am I doing now? Got the eye made. Oh yeah, I wanna do 1 more curve around in brown, and then I'm gonna do a highlight. So I'm gonna keep this thread. I'm using hot smoke to try and shape it a bit. Oh, that might work. If it's a material that is able to be shaped by heat, then yeah, I think it should work fine. Take your time with it, and as always, plushies, not every plushie works out first try. Be patient and all of that. And the fact that you're still trying in the first place is really good. But also be careful with the smoke. Don't hurt yourself, okay? We've had too many people hurt themselves on stream so far. It's become, am I the problem? I'm distracting you guys too much. I'm distracting you guys too much with stories about dream desks and D&D. Speaking about D&D. So, I'm gonna be ending one of my campaigns soon. This spoilers for Lost Mines, by the way. Lost Mines of Phantom, very, very popular starter campaign. I'm gonna be ending one of my campaigns soon. And they're in the final fight. And they have managed to make enemies of everyone. They've made enemies with the good guys, they've made enemies with the bad guys. And they're in this final room where the enemies, the good guys have come in. The quote unquote good guys have come in to arrest them. And now they're in a fight. So they've opened the door to try and release a big monster. And they've seen a spectator flying through the door. For those of you who don't know, spectators are like giant eyeballs that can paralyze you and turn you to stone. Just a bag of bad luck. Oh, Star, don't say that. Or else then I have to also acknowledge that I'm a bag of bad luck. We can be bags together. 2 bags of bad luck for wary travelers to come across. So in this final fight, there's a spectator on one side. The armies of the good they have made really angry on the other side. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but I'm really excited to see, and I hope that there is that it's enough to fill up the final session. Because there is one more boss I want to throw at them, but I don't know how long combat will take. I will see what can be done. I'll see how it all plays out. And I did tell them that, hey, if we all die here, that's the end. Not all D&D stories end in victories, and that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes they end in tragedies, but it will be the most epic tragedy to ever befall them. I promise them that, at least. That they're going to try their best. And we will see where it goes on. They're probably going to continue with a different campaign for a little while. And I'm looking forward to that. It's probably going to be I Spire Peak. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of like a sequel to Lost Mines of Phandalin. But it's way more open world. It's kind of weird. I have to read up on it. But I've seen mixed reviews on it. Some say it's okay, some say it's not that great. I haven't seen anyone say that I Spire Peak is their favorite campaign to run. But it's a base adventure. So it's a starting adventure. Don't snap. Oh, I've got another group that's just starting out a Descent into Avernus game. That's really, really fun. And one more is still running through Realm of the Blood Queen, which is a horror game. Which I think I really enjoy running. I think I really like horror games. Running horror D&D, I mean. I can't play normal horror games because I don't get scared. I wish I could be entertainingly scared, but I'm not. It's not scary. It's not scary to me. I can jump when there's jump scares, but it doesn't, it don't thrill me. Unfortunately, I can't get scared by ghoulish monsters and all that. And also, most of the time I'm just complaining that my PC can't run it. I played a horror game for my subathon, and it barely ran on my PC. It was really... The true horror was the lack of specs all along. What about you guys in chat? Do you get scared by horror games easily? Or are you like Penny, where they don't really evoke much emotion? There's scarier things out in this world, like student loans and bank debts, and pricking yourself because you don't sew with a thimble. But I love D&D so much that I love running horror. I love to see other people scared. I love to watch other people play horror games. Hang on, I wanna give a little depth to this eye over here. Give it a bit more sharpness to it, I think. It's not much, but even a single thread sort of changes the way that the eyes and the whole embroidery looks. Just by giving it a bit more of a oblong shape, so it's slightly less rounded and pokes down more. I'm gonna use the floor to help push the needle through, because it gets stuck in the tangle of things. I get scared when someone appears in front of me, even though I saw them expected to be scared. It's the suddenness of it, right? That makes you afraid. Is it only in real life, or do video games count where things just like whoosh, appear in front of you? Also, do you like horror? Do you like horror in general, chat? Or is it something that you guys like to avoid? Or are you just ambivalent? You just don't care? You're just like, yeah, horror schmorror. It don't mean anything. I got enough daily horrors in my life to take care of. There's no time to sit down and enjoy a scary movie. Alright, that's lovely. Let's finish it off. I like horror. What kind of horror? Cosmic horror, monster horror, psychological thrillers where man is the worst monster of all along. I need to watch more horror films. I like watching them only with friends because I'm getting pricked a lot today. I think maybe it's because I'm lying down and not being as careful as I should be. Let me tighten this one more time. Be careful. I'm sorry. I'm got too distracted. Put on finger. I don't have any. I don't work with thimbles. I should probably, but I'm okay. It didn't break the skin. I think I'm alright. I will take a quick break though because I'm really tired lying down. I know it sounds strange. The position really hurts my arms. I'm gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be back in about, let's say, 5 minutes time. Okay, guys? And we'll go all the way for another half an hour and try and complete as much as we can. I'm gonna do the highlight and a little bit of the actually I need to do the red outline first because he has a bit of redness under his eye, so I gotta do that. Let's go on a little bit of a break. Okay, I'll be right back in a little bit.
Okay. We had a nice short break. Okay. Very nice little short break. Just make sure you go in and you get hydrated. You know, took a rest if you needed to. Put the kettle on, all the soft things. I don't know what people do during breaks. Time to do a highlight. Time to do a little highlight that's in his eye here. And the highlight is, let me see. It's very round. It's a very round highlight, which we can do. I'm gonna add a bit more to here as well, like the little pink that's in the corner and the edges. Yeah. I'm gonna add the highlight first. Should we try testing out? You know, narrating a story? I don't know if we've got people wanting to play, but we can try it out first. It's a little test. So what will happen is I will narrate out a little story, and at any point in time you can stop me, or you can throw in some suggestions into chat. For example, if I'm saying, oh, he's walking under a tree, you want to interrupt and just put in like, I want him to go and check out the tree, or I want him to go and bob for apples, or what have you. You can just put it in the chat, and I will take it. And if you want, you can even roll a dice to see how it goes. It's something I want to try out. I'm not super confident in it yet. Okay, let me make up something on the spot. Well, once upon a time, there was a young wizard. Now, how did he know he's a wizard? Obviously, he read many books. And he was studying really hard to get into the Wizard Academy. He had studied all the greatest spells. Firebolt, Mage Hand, Prestidigitation. He was fairly confident in his abilities. He just needed the right teacher, or rather, he needed someone. And the music's a bit loud. I'm so sorry. Just a bit. I'll lower it. I'll lower it a bit. There we go. That should be a bit easier to hear now. Alright. I don't know if you heard before. I was saying I'm just gonna narrate a little story, and any moment you can just jump in and change the story. Basically, we're gonna write a story together. So once upon a time, there was a little wizard who really wanted to get into the Wizard Academy. So he studied all sorts of spells. If you have any suggestions for what kind of spells he studied, let me know. But he did study the typical ones like Firebolt, Prestidigitation, Mage Hand to move things around. But he always felt like it wasn't enough. He needed something really good to impress the people at the academy, to ensure that he would get into the academy. So he set out on a little adventure to try and find a good spell to learn. A good spell that would be impressive. Everybody can do a Firebolt. Everybody can do a Mage Hand. Heck, tons of people can do Prestidigitation. That's a super easy spell. He needed something that would wow the crowd, but he wasn't really sure what that something would be. So off into the land he went. Where did he go? I'm not sure yet. I'll wait for one of you to give me a good suggestion. But as he's touring the land, he comes to stop beneath a large apple tree. He sits down below it, and he starts taking the lunch that his mom made for him. Now his mom doesn't really expect him to amount too much, honestly. She's entertaining his wizard dreams and all, but she doesn't actually think her son's gonna be a good wizard.
she's fairly certain that he's just gonna be a normal boy who everybody has a magic phase. Everybody has a phase where they want to do magic, they want to be a wizard, but not everyone succeeds. And her son, for as much as she loves him, he's just a young boy. And she expects that he'll be home by lunchtime, so she only packed him a single snack to take on the road. Now, you can decide even something as simple as a snack, what it is, how he eats it, what he does with it. But for now, he's gonna sit beneath the apple tree and munch on his sandwiches and think about all the things that he's going to do when he's a great mage, when he's a great wizard, and all the spells he's gonna learn. Because he loves magic. No matter what anybody says, it's in his blood. He studied really hard with what books he could find. Thrifted mage robes from the market, of course. He's even started looking into saving up for a wand. He knows his parents don't really believe in what he can do. He knows his mom doesn't really believe in what he can do. Say nothing of his father, who, as an older generation folk, tells him that he shouldn't waste his time studying magic and myths and all of that. He should focus on the farm. He should focus on what's there in front of him, not what's up in the air. Leave the fancy magic to the fancy folk in town. And as he sits beneath this apple tree, a part of him wonders, maybe his father's right. A very small part of him whispers, maybe he's out here for nothing. After all, as doubt begins to creep in, he starts thinking about how his parents are getting older. Somebody needs to look after the farm. Somebody needs to learn to plow the fields and all that. But what if they're wrong? And he's destined to be a mage of great renown. He's destined to be somebody who does something more than just simple farming. He knows that his parents won't have enough to send him to mage school. That's why he's out here on his quest to find an extraordinary spell to learn, to impress the mages enough that they'll let him in for free. And when he's a big mage, when he's rich and famous and he's got the whole world begging for his attention, he'll be able to rub it in his parents' faces a little bit, but also help them. He's not cruel. He definitely wants to give back to his family. Even if they doubt him, he still loves his parents. And he knows that they love him, even if they don't fully understand his dreams and aspirations. So beneath that apple tree, he makes up his mind that he's not going to come back to the farm until he's a big, famous mage. Where do you think he goes, chat? What do you think is the first thing that he does after he has made his dream, his goal to himself, let's say? As he eats, rain starts to pour. This is from Star. Quickly gets up, already drenched, and runs to the city bar to seek cover from the rain. At the same time, he bumps into a mysterious man. I love that. That's very lovely. He bumps into a mysterious man. And as he apologizes because his mama raised him with manners. He looks into the face of this man and he can't help but pause because the eyes that stare back at him, he's captivated by their color. Swirls of purple and blue and red, then nothing at once. He blinks as the man tips his hat to him and continues walking down the road. He stands there at the crossroads, the warm shelter of the tavern beckoning him on one side, the city bar. Ahead of him, the mysterious man walking away. In that moment, he makes a split decision. A decision that probably would change his life for the rest of time. As in the pouring rain, he turns and he follows after this mysterious man, weaving down long winding paths, keeping a safe distance away, not quite daring to approach him just yet, unless of course somebody says otherwise. He doesn't know why he's so compelled to follow this man. Just knows that a part of him is intrigued. Maybe it is the magic of his eyes. Maybe it's something else. And a tiny part of him also hopes that maybe, just maybe, the spell that he has been looking for is somewhere down this long winding path. The rain starts to get heavier and heavier as he walks. At this point, there's barely any hiding the fact that his footsteps are... Hello, Free Inspector. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk. And also feel free to change parts of the story. I'm telling a little story, and you are free to put in your own actions. It's sort of like D&D. We're writing a story together. And I think you'll appreciate this part. He's walking, he can't hide his footsteps on the wet earth. They splash about, making it quite obvious that he is trailing this man. Finally, the man ducks down into a dark alleyway. Poor young wizard Christopher stands at the behest of this alleyway, peering into the darkness. A little bit afraid, a little bit fearful. He's never gone this deep into the city before. And of course, it's pouring rain around him, obscuring his vision even further. A part of him wonders whether he should turn back now, or maybe he should forge ahead. He decides that, you know what? He's gonna try and cast light. He's gonna try and cast dancing lights around him to give him a little bit more confidence and also light his way. Now, my dice redeem is a little bit broken. Of course, any of you can try and roll a dice. If not, I'm gonna roll a dice, you know? Let's roll a nice Sakura dice. Okay, I'll give you a little of ASMR. I don't know if you can hear the dice bag. There's my D20. There you are. Let's roll it right on Jiggy's face. Ooh. That's a very lovely 16, my favorite number. He casts a bright light around him. I would say he succeeds. He casts this bright light around him in brilliant colors. It lights up the alleyway. And he starts walking down it again, having lost sight of the man, but confident that he did see him go into this alleyway. He follows him down this path. Chat, I would like to ask, what do you think he sees as he walks down this alleyway? Because as he follows the man, he suddenly stops short in his tracks. He lets out a small gasp at the sight in front of him. And now I'm gonna pause it here and I'm gonna ask you, what do you think he saw? I would take any suggestions. And if all of you are a bit too shy to tell me, it's okay. Not all stories have endings. Sometimes stories end in the middle, and it's up to your imagination. Whatever he sees at the end of the long alleyway, I'm gonna try and figure out as well how I can continue telling these stories, and if there's a pause in the story, how you can come back to it. I don't know if there's gonna be a scribe somewhere. Maybe I'll take a text-to-speech thing. I'm not fully sure. Maybe I'll leave a question up on stream that you can answer. Or maybe we'll just let stories be where they are. That's a nice highlight, right? Decent. I don't know if this was white enough. It is quite a brilliant piece of white though. Let's do the highlight on the other side now. I will keep trying to tell these stories. I'll try it next time in chat when everyone's still around. I know people when they watch a stream, after a while they get tired and they go off and they do their own thing or they lurk, which is perfectly fine. I'm happy to spend time with you guys here anyway. I put on my GM voice. I think my GM voice is always a little bit more slow and steady. A bit more narrative, a bit more story-esque. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you enjoy the stories. And I hope to get to tell more of you guys. And also talk about my own personal stories as well. Oh, we are coming towards the end of the hour though. I'm gonna finish up this highlight over here on his eye. And then we're gonna raid out to someone. Because I probably shouldn't lie on the floor too often as well. As he looks closely, he sees something unusual. The man handling some strange orb of some unseen power. He pauses, gasping. And as he gasps, the man turns around, looks up at him. A sudden breeze in the alleyway knocks the hat off the man. Our poor young wizard Christopher, he lets out another gasp at the sight of it, for what he thought was a man was in truth a strange being, whose eyes are made of the same thing that the orb is that he's holding. Basically, he's gonna see a man who has a ball, it's just a ball-shaped head, with this orbs for eyes as well. It's made of orbs. He lets out this cry of surprise, seeing this strange creature. He's not sure if it's even alive, but it seems to move with some kind of emotion. It regards him with surprise, shoulders tense as they both stare at each other from opposite ends of the alleyway. Poor Christopher, he wonders, should he attack? Should he run? As the creature begins to slowly approach him, orb in hand? Question mark. Getting closer and closer. He has to make a bit of a split decision now. What's he going to do? Is he going to run? Is he going to fight? Maybe try and talk with the creature? Or maybe do something else entirely? He's not quite sure. It's a tough decision. Let me try and pierce this through. I bought some more scavenging from the wasteland. Got more needle threaders to make this easier, but I never use them. I never use any of them, so what's the point of me getting them? Also, who should we raid today? Who should we raid today? I know Lucian is online. We're not doing her plushie today. I feel kind of bad raiding into her when it's not her plushie. I will finish her up again. Where did she go? Ah, here she is. Again, this is her. Is her so far. I'll need to complete her other eye, of course. Once it's done, the eyebrows, the mouth, it's all really simple to do. It's just the other eye that I need to get done. I'm so glad I managed to finish her eye. I don't know if it's perfect. I think there are some parts that I want to maybe revisit. I might give her a bit of a sharper wing on this side. But I'm happy with how she turned. I just hope I can replicate it on this end as well. I'm gonna put her off to the side. And we'll finish up the highlight on this one. And it'll be just a wonderful, nice 3 hours that we have gone. And in future, I want to get up to 4 hours worth of streaming in a single day. It's gonna be tough. I don't have a lot of stamina. I am weak, unfortunately. But I really like spending time with you guys and sewing and stitching. And I hope we can continue to grow our community. And I want to tell more stories, of course. I might either continue this story next stream or start again with it, because this is a bit of an experiment. I know I said I wanted to try telling stories. I didn't expect to do it today. I kind of want to experiment with it a bit more, figure out what's right, figure out how you guys can interact with the story and all. And thank you so much, Semma, for adding on to the story. You are my I hate to say, you are a bit of my guinea pig, helping me test this out, seeing if it's interesting to people. He starters, what was that? If I may ask, kind sir, the man replies, his voice raspy. This is what real magic looks like. Would you like to learn it? I love that. The man, or creature, he's not sure, offers the orb to Christopher. And Christopher, you know what? I'm going to roll his confidence a bit here. And I'm going to say it is a... Let's make it easy. Let's make it a 12. A 12, and he reaches out for the orb. A lovely 17. Christopher reaches out, touches the orb, and as he touches this little orb, the man pulls it back. But before he fully takes it away, there is this spark. There's this sudden jump of bright blue magic that lightnings out between Christopher's fingers and the orb. He gasps. It's familiar. Somehow, he has experienced this magic before even. The man looks down at the orb, looks down at him. Strange glowing eyes staring in intrigue. How interesting, he says. It appears that you are already known to this sort of magic. As he says this, there is a sudden soft sound that slithers through the winds and the rain between them. A soft shh sound, almost like water. Like a waterfall is nearby. The sound seems to make the man tense. He looks around, somehow looking worried despite the lack of any true facial features. To Christopher, he gives the orb, thrusting it into his hands, and says, take it, protect it, keep it safe. You are one of the ones familiar with its power. Our meeting must be fate. Take it and run as far as you can. Do not go home. Do not turn to any loved ones for help. Go. Go now. The man commands, as overhead a shadow falls over them. Christopher holds onto this glass orb, feeling it thrum and shimmer and shake beneath his fingers, almost like it's alive. He has never held something of such immense power. And he's not sure how he knows that it has such power, but in his heart he knows that this object is powerful, ancient almost. He looks at the man, doesn't bother to look up. Instead, he follows his instructions as he grasps the orb tightly, hugging it to his chest, feeling his heart beat against the cold glass. Before he turns and he runs. And as he runs, the sound of that waterfall gets louder and louder behind him. Does he turn around to look? I'm not sure. Does he just keep running? Does he heed the man's words? Well, he's young. He doesn't know any better. Even as the man's words ring around him, the only thing he can think about is getting home to his parents. So he runs. He runs from the dark web that is the city, down a long winding path, past a little city bar full of life. He runs down until concrete meets dirt, until unfamiliar sights turn to familiar trees, till he passes by the apple tree where he ate his lunch, his mother's words still ringing in his head, expecting him home in time for dinner. He runs until he sees his parents' house, there in the distance. Clutching the orb, he begins to make his way towards the front door. I think we've done. Add a little highlight to his eyes. Of course, they won't be fully complete until we've added in his dark lashes. Maybe a little bit of color along the edges of the eyes. I'll figure it out. And of course, his scars. His scars will take some time as well. But I'm glad we managed to come this far together on his eyes. It's gonna be really chill streams for these next few days. I'm sorry if you don't like the chillness. If you want something a bit more exciting, I'll try my best to make it happen. Okay? But I'm also really glad that you guys have come and spent time with Tene, whether it's to chat or to lurk. I'm always honored to have you guys around, and to stitch and sew and do all the little things with you guys. It makes me happy, and I really want to continue growing our community so that, you know, more people who just need a little place to come around and relax or listen or chat or nerd out can also come and spend time with me and everyone here. I'll do my best. I'm gonna put up more content. Gonna do more things. It's really busy these few days. So thank you for being so patient with me. Okay. Let's raid out to somebody. Let's see who's around. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know as well. I think we'll try to raid somebody new today.
Let's see if it would ever load for me, please. Also, I've got some exciting things planned out in the coming weeks. They're gonna take some time. One of the things I can tell you about is that we're probably gonna have a movie night really soon. Once I've settled down in a new bunker for a while. Temporary bunker, temporary shelter. In the apocalypse. We're probably gonna have a movie night. It's probably gonna be the D&D movie. What else would it be? In all honesty. And we'll just have a good time with it. Let's see, who are we gonna raid today? See someone doing cozy crafting. Oh, just Laylee. I really like the storytelling. I'm so glad that you are here, Semma. Oh, I see a part of your story. Oh, we are ending though. Finds a place to hide door. I see. Let's continue it next time. Like I said, I don't know if I'll continue it. There's a high chance. So, this was a very lovely story told today. But it is very experimental. There's a high chance I will restart it the next stream. So we'll try it again. We'll try with a bit more people. And the story can change as well. But I love this orb story. If nobody replies in chat, I'm going to continue on the orb story as is. But let's rate this lovely person called Just Jelly. I've lost the name. Just Gemily. She's got a cozy crafting stream. And she's lurker friendly. So you guys can head over there and lurk as well. I will probably go... I'm gonna prioritize Lucian for now because I really want to finish this eye and finish her out. And then I'll do Jiggy up probably off stream. Hello Axel, I'm so sorry you've come in just as we're ending the stream. We're gonna raid somebody else. But thank you so much for dropping by anyway. Please come and check out the next stream. We turn VTubers into plushies over here. And thank you so much for following. I'm so sorry that you've come in at this time. I would have loved to chat with you. But please come and catch us next time. The next stream will probably be on Wednesday. Probably at the same time again. I want one. My comms are open. Hang on. Let me get in a last minute commission thingy. What do you want? The answer is quite simple. For commissions, money. How much cash? Oh, you're so sweet. Please check out my VGen. It's all there. I have one slot left. I actually have one slot left. It's for I think August or September. Okay, so it's a bit far off, but it's the last slot that is there. Please go check out my VGen if you are interested. And feel free to message me on VGen. We can work out a budget. Alright? We can work it out, try and make it as feasible for you guys. I really want to work to give you plushies as well. But yes, I'm so sorry. We're heading off. We're gonna raid somebody else now. Thank you so much for spending time with Dene. Please take care of yourselves. Please give this new streamer a lot of love. Where I get your fabric from local mom and pop shops. They're all felt. I only have 8 seconds left, so I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Take care. I forgot the raid message. Never mind. Just enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.